Good afternoon, everybody. Whoa, we got action today. Stephanie, I sent you a link. I'm still trying to organize this screen. I don't know why it's so small. Hold on one sec, Stephanie. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Stephanie, let me get the screen set up. Whoo, what a morning. Hello, everybody. This is NONYASISCHAT. Welcome in. There's the link, Stephanie. Come on up. Good afternoon, Angela Atkinson. There's Stephanie. Again, please hit the like so that the algorithm will push out the content and other people will know we're here. Good morning, Juanita. Good morning. How are you guys liking this today? Juanita says, good morning, Nonya and chat family. Good morning, Carla. These skits are fire. They are. You should have saw me really trying to get those reviews done and get them uploaded. One of them, I got confused. Good morning, Hope. Good morning and happy blessed Sunday, everybody. I am home. We didn't go to church today. My husband's asleep. I think he's tired. So we are here. Stephanie, if you're in the house, there's your link. And I should have the screen ready for you. Whew. So did you guys enjoy the skits? The morning belongs to the Daltons. Oh boy, it's been good. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's on fire, Carla. Put my specs on so I don't look like I'm crying today. Woo. So I saw a lot of comments this morning. I did put out some polls on the community board. I still have to figure out how to put the poll in. It's not hard. I'm just kind of nervous to do it. And we have Stephanie entering the stage. Hold on, Stephanie.
Hey.
Hey. Hi, sister. How are you?
Ooh, girl. What a day, huh? I was going to sleep all day, but baby, how Deontay said, in my
In
phone
my
right now.
phone. It's been a morning. And
Yes.
my husband is asleep. He's tired. So that gives me this. And I'm so happy. I mean, not happy I'm home, not at church. Not, you know what I mean? But what?
Not yet, not yet. Twice, Amber caught Anthony in the bed with somebody. What
Yeah.
is up? Baby, look, he don't want his money. Is he tripping? Amber has won.
The
He has
attorney
never.
basically told him that yesterday, Stephanie.
I know, but he has never caught Amber in the bed with nobody.
No,
Never.
no. He is
Is he
nuts.
crazy? That dude is nuts.
You
He
know,
diabolical. What a dummy.
actually, what was it? Who was it? Oh, One Journey. One Journey says that she thinks Anthony lives on the dark side,
I,
right? Because he likes
baby,
to do the sneaky undercover. But
baby, Aunt live on some side.
this morning, I don't know if you get a chance to look at my reviews. Would you read them, the videos, or just watch them? This short. They're like,
Okay.
I don't know, 10 minutes. But so I broke down each of the segments. Every time you come on, I jump on and do another
Okay.
one. 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So I broke down segments. Oh, I got an echo, girl.
No. I just cut
No?
it off. That
Oh, you
was
just,
me.
okay.
Yeah, you
So
good.
let me see. Wait a minute. Stephanie, how are you? All I could do was laugh and try to keep talking. Hi, Santia. Welcome in. So let me just give you a quick rundown of what we've been doing because you were here, but you had to go because you had your shows to do. Um,
No, I'm good today. I had them shows this weekend, boy. I'm telling you, oh, I'm tired, but I'm
are you
good though. Up and
okay?
awake.
Okay. Because I thought about I think it was one day I said, "Oh, where's Stephanie?" And then I remembered, of course. But let me say hi to everybody. I did speak to
Okay.
Santia, baby girl. Good morning. Well, all right, good afternoon. Welcome in. I spoke to everybody else. I think. Please, everybody, hit the like button. Do I have any moderators? Angela, can you type it in? Miss B is in the house. Miss B, do you want to come up? I want
What
to
my
bring Miss B up.
love is
Miss
me? Hey,
Miss B and I both are thinking it's a dream. Hope not, because that's a nightmare, girl.
nightmare.
That
That's a
is a
nightmare.
nightmare.
I
But
want to speak
we
to
kind of
everybody.
think they're on the dark side, Anthony. And maybe that's why he loves the bad girls.
Nah, you cannot speak to everybody. Can I tell everybody? Hey, they so
Of
sweet.
course.
I love our community. Hey, everybody. I love y'all. Y'all know I love my babies. Hey.
I'm glad you are here, Stephanie. And I'm glad Miss B is here. Miss B, I'm sending you the link if you want to come up. I hope you do. This has been a morning. I
Yes, it
kid you
has.
not. It was good. Oh, it was good.
Yes, it
I
has.
watched the party, and now we got this. Hi, Deborah Williams. Welcome in. I am
I
so happy
knew.
he got caught. Well, wait, Deborah, check this out. Why that man got her in Amber's bed? Not in the master bedroom, in Amber's bedroom, because he wanted Amber to catch him in that room.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he
He
did.
wanted.
He won.
He wanted. Hi, Miss B. Welcome in.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all.
hey,
Hey.
He wanted to be in Amber's room to get caught because
Yeah,
he
you did.
wants to hurt her.
every
Honey,
time
he
you come
just
on, I
blew
jump
his
on.
chances out of the water. He's the lawyer just told him yesterday, Dave is not your problem. Kai is your problem.
What a
Kai
dummy.
is your problem.
What a dummy.
Miss B, you
What?
okay over there?
Yeah, I'm good. We were all on that this morning. I think that was our whole chat.
I, I spoke to you a couple of times. I wanted to say hi, and I saw that you were just getting started. So I said, let
Yeah.
me not,
I
stay because
said
I had to get
hi,
some
but
sleep. I know you did. I
yeah.
know, but I had to come over here and get started on my reviews. Miss B, you should have saw me really, really looking at the skits and trying to
Hmm.
do my reviews and not step on my own self's words.
I know that's
It
right.
was, but it was so good,
Hey,
so
Steph.
good.
Hey, honey. Hey, Miss B.
How
Boy,
you
you know I
doing
love you,
today?
Miss B. I'm all right, sweetness. How you doing?
I'm good. You had a late night session last night?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But I got in the chest when I was on my way home
Oh, okay.
to tell everybody, hey, but I mean, I just got off of the stage and I got in the car and while I was in the back just getting myself together, I was checking out the chats and I was
Oh
telling
yeah, I
everybody,
was
hey,
out last night. I was out for a long time.
I
I
know,
better,
girl,
I better look at that tape
girl,
and
you
make
was
sure
on
it's
there for a
okay.
long time. I was on my
I
way
better
home.
look at that tape. I don't think I said anything bad.
Well, if you did, it's out there now.
Look, I said I was actually playing it this morning. I don't think I did, but what were we talking about? Oh, Denisha going to the Daltons. Boy, she is a piece of work, isn't she? And now
Well, she
Anthony's
don't
stuck.
she don't know about Amber, baby, but she don't know she done
She done did a
baby, it's
horse
gonna be
too.
on.
But she what I love is that Anthony, when Amber left, he's standing there with the dumb look because he looks like, okay, this didn't work. And now he's got Denisha who refuses to leave the house.
Hey,
Let me just read a couple of these comments that they put in since there aren't that many yet. Now watch the team up, Amber, Angelina, Shayla. is going to be against Anthony. I hope not. Leave Angelina over there where she at, though. For real, for real. I mean, look, Shayla got this. I don't
Shayla
think
bad.
Anthony is thinking
Shell
he's
on
ready.
her. Listen, y'all think Shell on her way to Amber and Anthony's house? I hope so.
She might be. But you know what? The thing about Shayla is that if she knows a secret, she's not going to tell it. But what she doesn't
Mhm.
realize is that Denisha, neither one of them know that Denisha got hired by Wayne to work at
Right.
No,
Kountry.
they
They,
don't know that she
they,
gonna be the receptionist.
Nope, they don't know yet. I'm just trying to see. Carla,
Mm-mm.
he got a response, but not the one he expected. That's right. And he's sitting there, egg all over his face. I'm just looking for anything that I should say before we get started.
I
Angela
know that's right,
Atkins says,
Angela.
"Hey, Stephanie, she loves your accent." Miss B, good morning, good morning.
hey,
Like, share, and subscribe. Please hit the like button, everybody, so people will know we are here. Santia, welcome in. Good to see you. Deborah, good to see you as well, and always. So let's get this party started. Deborah says, because he's nasty, he knew Amber would be coming home. I hope after this, Anthony is only left with the threads in his pockets. I think Anthony is going down. Karma is in his house. We know we don't usually say Karma, but Karma has his address. Address, hook, line, and sinker. Hi, Eklund. Eklund says these skits got me in my feelings, Nonya. It was so triggering. Eklund, you got to come hang with me, girl, because I be over here laughing most of the time. I be over here cracking up. And Stephanie says she loves you guys. She loves us. Anthony did not even, didn't even change the sheets. Yuck. Deborah said, hi. Let me see what else. How you in a woman's house talking about she not
You
leaving?
ain't leaving. I
Yes,
know that's right.
she's not
What?
leaving.
that's the bold one right there. She
Baby,
real
you
bold.
gotta get out my house. You got
They
to
are
go.
dark, dark. See, Anthony done met somebody darker than him. And I
Mm.
told you guys who this girl was, but I didn't know she was this dark.
Oh yeah,
She got issues.
I told them earlier, it's like she playing the long game, honey. She
Yes,
ain't there
she is
for
playing a long game.
she there for the money, and she gonna play that long game right along with him, and she's
And
gonna get that money. He gonna start paying us soon. She
let's see.
gonna have her a stipend.
Hi, Angela. Welcome in.
Get
Wait,
us right.
welcome in, Angela C. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Yes,
I
please
want a
hit the like
stipend,
button,
Miss B.
everybody.
I want a stipend too. Shoot, I need
Give me a
somebody
stipend. I'm
paying
Yes,
telling
me.
you, give me a
we need to
stipend.
correct the recovery needs.
You
Angela
know,
says,
I learned
Anthony,
how to cook some vegan food too. So let me it can't be that hard.
girl, I want nothing to do with Wayne. He
Baby,
too crazy
no,
for
I
me.
ain't. Look, I ain't feeling Wayne like that. I'm talking about that stipend.
Oh, the
That's how
stipend.
everybody else. Yeah, that's what I'm
So,
talking about. Wayne,
Angela,
Wayne is a horrible person.
Angela, take up with her not knowing, yeah, who she really is. No, he just thought she was cute. That girl is the devil.
Yes,
I
she
didn't even know she was
is.
this bad. You guys, I'm gonna run and get a Kleenex. I'll be right back. So, Miss B,
Okay,
if you see
darling.
any new comments or whomever,
Very
go ahead and read them. I'll be right back. Okay.
okay, I'll just start someplace. Okay, let me see from after I came in. Deborah, okay, now Deborah said now Neil can say Denisha can't even take a shower, so she still has Anthony. I'm not saying that, Deborah. I'm not saying that. Glad I read a little bit ahead because I almost said that. Angela says Shayla about to wake up the neighborhood. Child, Shayla. I don't know if she on way over here or not. But then
Yeah, she about to wake it up. She about to wake it all up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
and then she said Shayla no Tamara told her that Wayne hired her. So even Shayla knows, but Amber didn't know because it didn't matter. to them, and it didn't matter to Shayla at the time because there was no other connection except Tamara.
I'm sorry, what?
I
Shayla
don't remember
knows.
that.
That's what
No,
Angela is saying, that
Shayla
Shayla,
doesn't
that
know.
Tamara told her that
Sheila
Wayne
doesn't know.
hired her.
When did
I
Who
don't think
said that?
when Sheila found out.
Mm.
Shayla doesn't know.
No, I don't
Who
know.
When
said
Sheila
Shayla
found
I
knows?
out.
don't remember everything, but somebody else will tell you in these comments whether Shayla knew that Wayne
Who
hired her.
who said that?
Angela Atkins.
Angela, when did
Go
Shayla
ahead,
find
Angela.
out?
No,
No,
not.
Shayla, no, Shayla doesn't know because if Shayla knew, because Shayla lives with Tamara, we would have heard more from Shayla. So
Sheila didn't know
when did
this
she
time.
find out, Angela?
She didn't know.
Because I have, I watch these skits day in and day out, but at that, did I miss it? Um,
I never
Shayla
seen that.
doesn't know. That's why she's on the phone call. I did a skit on that. Hi, Michael Jackson. Welcome in to
Okay.
my chat. I am Nonya Sis Chats, and I am here because I've been having a ball today. Michael says,
Yes.
I just want to say how I enjoy listening to your chat. You do? Oh, Michelle. I'm sorry. I thought it said Michael. Michelle, thank you. I was like, who's
Okay.
Michael Jackson? I'm thinking Michael Jackson because I watched the movie with my granddaughter yesterday. Hi, Daraine. I'm glad you
it's
like the
Mich-
chat. Thank
it's
you.
Michelle Jackson.
Yes, it's Michelle. I better put my glasses back on.
I
Angela.
know. I know. I can't see nothing.
Hi, Emmy girl. Welcome in. Emmy girl, what'd you think about it? I didn't mean to just come back in and take over Miss B. When you
That's
guys said
fine.
that, I was like, wait, what? Shayla doesn't know. She will though.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't know yet. That's why
Oh,
she's
she
been
know.
talking to
She
Tamara.
don't know. And Tamara didn't tell either one of them that she also works for the
That's
podcast.
what I'm saying. She
See,
didn't
they
mention
gonna
it.
be all in Tamara.
No.
Like she told part of the story and
Yeah.
didn't tell the whole story. Just tell them everything.
Please read my reviews because I did make sure that I covered that because I know that they don't know. I know Shayla doesn't know. Lorraine says, my lawyer, because now it's not 50%, you can get 100% because he shouldn't have had that woman in the house, in your bed. I'm so upset, but I know it's just a skit. And just remember, he did that. What I believe is that Anthony wanted a different response from Amber. He
Mm.
wanted the same response he got when Amber
When
caught
she
him with Shayla, where she hit Shayla in the eye. She chased him in the bushes, showing her love, right? This time, she stuck to the script. Sign the papers.
Sign
Now,
the paper.
somebody said she got overly emotional. No, no, no. There are levels of emotional. Women are emotional creatures. We
mm.
know that. Men are visual creatures. Dave warned Amber last night to stay calm. That is not a woman's nature to stay calm, especially if you catch a woman in your husband's bed or
Oh
in
yeah.
the bed with your husband, right?
Not just your husband's bed. She might have not been so bad if it would have been upstairs.
But they
But
If
were
it
in
was in
Amber's
his
bed.
room.
he sleeps in
If it
now.
was in his room.
If it was
Exactly.
in
It
his
was
room,
in Amber's
it
bed
was
on
in
It was in
Amber's bed.
Amber's
Yeah.
room. And he knew Amber was going, if she came in the house, that's
She's
exactly
going
where she
straight to
was
her
going.
room.
She was going straight to her room.
He knew it. Hold on, let's see. Angel says
Mm-hmm.
Miss B. Nonya Tamara told Shayla Wayne hired Denisha for the podcast. She never told Shayla Anthony and Denisha are working on the podcast.
No.
Well, we'll have to check because I don't remember it. Doesn't mean you're wrong, Angela. That's not what I'm saying. I am going to go back. Are you talking about the skits where Denisha first got hired and Anthony was sitting there? Are those the skits you're talking about? And then Michelle says Shayla did not know this will come down to mental anguish and he just handed the 50% to her. Dwayne says, yes, he did. He did that he did that on purpose. Yeah, because of Dave. Yes. Hi, Gwen. How's my Gwen? Welcome in this morning. I hope church was good. But I am going to go back and look because Shayla just had a phone conversation with Tamara. And I did do a review. So if you look at my video, hi, Madison, welcome in. If you just take a look at the videos I did this morning, I think there's 4 of them, you will find that Shayla is upset about not knowing that they are dating. Nothing about the podcast was mentioned. And it wasn't mentioned because Shayla, I do not believe I'm going to call 100%. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Shayla doesn't know that she works for
Eklund
podcast.
is saying that she told Shayla when they were learning how to cook the vegan food.
Okay, then I'll look at that one. I'll look at that, Eklund, if that's it. Yeah. And that would be fine. That's good to know because I didn't realize Shayla didn't know. So Shayla is still holding a secret from Amber.
But at the time, Shayla didn't
there's
know.
No need to tell.
She didn't know about Anthony and Denisha.
And Denisha, okay.
They're both keeping a secret.
No, she did not know that.
Okay, Eklund and Angela, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm going to go back and relook at them.
Once Amber knows about that, then they should have said something about the podcast as well.
And Keisha said she told Shayla Wayne hired Denisha. Okay, so I got 3 people that are telling me. So thank you. I'll go look at it so I'll make sure I get my ducks in a row.
What they talking about.
Because I don't
listen,
remember it.
We missed that skit. I don't remember when Tamara told Shayla that Wayne hired
either.
Denisha.
But I'm gonna go watch it.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
No, I mean I watched the skit, but I missed it. So I'm gonna go look. And then if they did, my apologies.
Shayla would have went off though. Shayla would have had a fit. Ain't no way. I don't remember that. Do y'all remember that?
No, I don't remember it, but
Miss B, you remember that?
I don't remember it, but Shayla didn't have a reason to go off. She just don't like Denisha.
Yeah,
she just don't like Denisha at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she would have went off.
But she
why is she being
about her working at is a
You don't think so?
Angela says, Nonya, Shayla just found out about Anthony and Denisha. I saw that when I did do a review.
She just found out.
I believe you guys. I don't doubt you, Eklund and Angela. And
no, we don't doubt y'all.
I need to go
just didn't get to see that one. I didn't get to see that one.
I'm cold. It's cold in my house today.
Yeah.
And then Doreen says, no, Shayla doesn't know. I'm gonna go. I'll go look at the young chefs and see what I see because I don't remember it, but maybe I missed it. Maybe it just went over my head.
Oh boy, did I?
Woo!
Hey Gwen, I don't know.
That's okay. I'm gonna find out. But I mean, I do believe them because they watched the skit too. Tamara checks Denisha in the next skit. Didn't somebody call? Did Tamara call Wayne?
She called Wayne and she called Denisha also, and of course Denisha sitting there next to Anthony. So
where are you, Stephanie? Okay, hold on.
Denisha.
Hold on, Steph.
Denisha said, "We grown. I ain't got nothing to do with them."
Stephanie, click it again. Click it again, Stephanie. Let me see if I can get Stephanie back. There we go. Stephanie, are you here?
I see the screen.
There you are. I clicked on the wrong button. Whoa, I got 4 of you. Hold on, let me close this one. Hold on.
Okay.
So let me close this.
No, I go Wednesday.
There you go.
Let me kick you out of the other seat. There we go. All right.
What's up,
Denisha should have left the house, but she didn't. Yeah, like she gonna stay in Amber's house. Stephanie, where you go this time? Stephanie, is your Wi-Fi working, girl? Hi, Layla. Good morning. Denisha should have left the house, but she didn't. That's because she thinks she's big, bad, and bold.
Oh, she was
Excuse
bold.
me.
That was a bold move, though.
But I think she thinks she's gonna score brownie points.
Oh, she did.
Stephanie, where are you
She scored a whole bunch of brownie points with
with
Anthony.
Anthony?
Yeah, that's all she needed. That's a
Where you
who
go?
she needs brownie points. She needed the brownie points with Anthony. She don't care about nobody else.
Yeah, she just cares about Anthony.
She just cared
Okay,
about showing Anthony that she is what you call a ride or die.
a ride or die.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Mm.
she. Yeah.
She gonna be a ride or die. All right, mess with Amber. She better go and let Amber alone. Amber gonna. But I was so proud of Amber because I know people said, "Oh, she got emotional." Well, I'm gonna say this: women get emotional. I'm not gonna say it like 500 times, but women do get emotional. But Amber didn't hit anybody. She didn't slap Anthony. She didn't get violent. Did she get emotional? Of course.
Yes,
Would
she
you
did.
have yelled and screamed? I would have. Um, all she stuck to the script and she said, sign the papers. Like 20 times, sign the papers. And then remember when he said, I'm your husband? She said, sign the papers. She did not bite into none of his nonsense. So she did listen to Dave.
So
Now,
why you
guys,
think he said that?
what? About the husband?
I'm your
To make
husband.
her
Wasn't that dumb after you done
to,
found her in the bed? I mean,
to
she done
make her
found him in the bed
jealous.
again.
He did it to hurt her because he got hurt when
I
she
know, but I'm
came out with
saying I'm
Dave.
your husband. But
I'm
what?
your husband. Because he thinks that being a husband and being rich is what matters. So the thing
Mm.
about Anthony, if you ever notice, he doesn't want to be in that house alone. He
Mm-hmm.
needs a woman in there to, like as one journey puts it, to park his car in the garage. That means to have somebody at night to
Mm-hmm.
do what he needs them to do.
Now, yeah, I got a question. Who is Christopher?
Oh, that's Angela Atkinson.
Angela.
That's her boyfriend phone.
Okay,
Oh,
but
okay.
Angela,
So she be on both of them.
Angela be answering question like a man talking about, and
Angela
I'm
is
like saying to
hilarious.
myself, yes,
Angela's
it's
smart.
and she just be playing like she's somebody else, and
That's her.
I knew it was somebody. Angela,
It's Angela.
Angela,
Angela, yeah, I
you
just
wrong for
blew
that.
your bubble.
You just
Um,
blew
Blew
her
your
cover.
bubble,
Angela
because I
actually has
knew
good
when you
insight.
say hey Stephanie and all this, hey Steph and all this stuff, I knew for sure that I said Christopher don't know me. Wait a minute, hold on, who is
That's
Christopher?
Angela. Angela,
I
sorry, baby girl. But yeah, she has two
Yes,
phones, so she probably, charges one and uses the other one.
Well, we thank you,
One is her
Angela,
boyfriend.
because you give us two views.
she
That's two
showed
times.
the
Hmm.
she give us that other view, and then she give us that other view.
Yeah,
She
Yeah,
gives
like
you
that. I
I
like the
noticed.
Steffi Troy
Keisha,
and the Stephanie. Yeah.
uh, uh,
Keisha, it was a lot of emotion, but what Anthony was looking for was the kind of emotion that Amber showed when she caught Anthony and Shayla in the bed together. So there are
Oh yeah.
different levels of emotion, right? Women are emotional creatures. We are by nature.
Well, we do have to admit she just got out of Dave's bed not a couple.
Well, you don't come. I come home to my bed. I don't care whose bed I just got out of. Don't be in my house doing it in my bed.
I
That's
agree.
my bed.
I agree. They got hotels. They got her house. They got
He
everything, and
did
he
it
did that
on
on
purpose.
purpose.
He
He did
wanted to
that on
hurt him.
purpose. He
But
used that girl. He
Keisha
used that
did
girl as
say,
a. Oh, he used that girl.
yeah, but she's using him for money. Keisha's concern is that Amber showed emotion. Women do show emotion.
They
But
showed them.
but Amber stuck to the script is what I take from it. Amber stayed standing 10 toes down on
10 toes down, baby.
tying
10
the
toes
paper.
down.
She didn't hit anybody. We know Amber will fight. She didn't hit anybody. She didn't
Mm-mm,
slap the fool out of Anthony.
mm-mm,
She didn't
mm.
she didn't raise it to the next level of emotion. That's my point. And that's what Anthony wanted. He wanted to see the same Amber that caught him with Shayla, but he didn't get that.
Too much
He
done
got
went
the
by with
one
that.
talking about sign the paper, sign the paper, sign the paper.
Yep, that's
That's what
true.
he got, and that's why he was disappointed. And
Hmm.
that's when he threw in the word husband. She said, nah, sign the papers. I'll be downstairs waiting for you to come sign the papers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean by different levels of emotion. Okay. And then Layla says, I wish that Amber didn't claim him as her husband, but Anthony repeated by saying, so now I'm your husband. Yeah, you're my husband till you don't sign the papers. I mean, till you sign the papers.
Right.
Amber stood on
I
signing
still don't
papers.
understand that. I still don't understand that. I'm your husband after I find you in bed with a whole nother woman again. So that's 2 times. Do you know
Well,
Amber
he
could
said
get
it
more?
once, and she said it once. Oh, you mean getting caught in the bed with somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he wants to call himself her husband, sign the papers, and let me go. I don't
I
want to be
know.
your
That's a
wife.
mess. I
I don't
gotta
want
go
to
get
be
my
your wife
ginger
anymore.
ale. My throat is so
Go ahead,
parched.
because
I'll
mine
be
is
right back.
always like this. But I take your point, ladies. No, Amber wants out because she didn't. I'm sorry, I cannot agree with that because Amber has been saying she wants the paper signed. She didn't cry, she didn't fight, and we know that's what Amber would have done. So respectfully, I'm not going to say I disagree, but I disagree because otherwise she would have been crying and acting a fool and all of this and that. But she just kept saying, sign the papers, Anthony, just sign the papers. And that was the mission. So, did she accomplish the mission of telling him? She did. Amber mocked her. Um, yeah, it wasn't about claiming her, it was about hurting her. It was about hurting her because he got hurt. So,
Yeah.
whether you think it was a lot of emotion or not, the one thing about it, she didn't hit anybody like she did with Shayla, and she didn't try to run Anthony over into the woods in the bushes. That's why I say it's a different level of emotion. We all have different levels. And then we have people who get to the level of unaliving people. So when you think about it that way, maybe you can relate to a
Right.
woman having different levels, unless you just don't get upset. Um, Anthony just created a whole mess. Yes, Angela, now he's smirking that everyone is all up in it because Anthony wants to hurt Amber. This time, he didn't hurt her like he did the first time. And
Right.
that's what he was aiming for. And that's what he was aiming for by putting that girl in Amber's bed.
Yeah, that was
That's
a
what he
great
wanted.
move.
That was a bold move by him, but
I
he
almost
wanted
think
to
they
break
planned.
her. He wanted to break her, Miss B, and it
I think
didn't
they
work.
planned it.
You think he did? Oh, you think he planned it? He did plan it.
I think they planned it.
Oh, maybe so, because they're both dirty. And what did Trapstar say? Hi, Gwen. Thank you. Please hit the like button. Trapstar, what did you say, Doc? Trapstar says this is insane. Amber's
It is.
outside on the porch at her own home while another woman is inside, refusing to leave, and she has
Her
not
house.
called the police. The reason she hasn't called the police, Trapstar, is that I mean she can call the police and they'll ask them to move. However, Anthony invited Denisha over there. That's the first thing. Now,
Yep.
the police will tell her to leave. They will. But we got to remember this is Skitland. They're not going to get it perfect. She's on the phone. She's talking. Trapstar Anthony is protecting Denisha from Amber. He is. Thank you for that. Hemi Girl says he tried to antagonize Amber, but by manhandling her unnecessarily. You see how fast he dropped his hands from her. He doesn't want to go to jail. He
He's
did try to
ridiculous. He's
grab her.
ridiculous. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of
I'm
him.
sick of
And something
Anthony.
got to be done with that. Something got to be done with it.
Yeah,
I'm sick of
I mean, she could have called the police. They would have made her leave. And
him.
Amber's like, look, sign the papers. I think Amber is I think Amber is like over it. Why staying there fighting with them and arguing with them? She went out on her
Yeah.
porch. I'm not mad about it. Anthony, you brought this Hoisha here. Get rid of her. And he's standing there with the dumb look like, well, now what do I do? And Amber just left.
Nanya.
Yes.
Nanya, why my husband said, how many views y'all got? Y'all got two. I said, you know what? I'm not worried about you. He's a mess.
Your
Yeah,
husband.
like,
Tell him I
yeah,
said
he's
hi.
messy. You heard what I said, what he said? Talking about how many views y'all got? Y'all got two. I said, no, we're not even worried about you. We're not gonna you know what? He's just jealous. He wants to be on the panel too. He's just
He
jealous.
said
He
he
Does he
hates
wants
want
to
when
to come
he's
up
left
here?
out.
We need his man talk. Welcome in,
He
Vivacious.
he hate
Welcome
when
in,
he's left out.
Vivacious.
he said when he left out. So
Well,
Yes, he
he
hates
will
when he's left out.
first,
probably get more views.
Yeah,
please.
we probably get more views with his crazy behind. When I tell you my husband is thrown off, I mean all the way to the left. How
Right.
Beyonce said that, to
To
the
the left, to
left.
the left.
Thrown off. He's
Please
thrown off.
be aware of the channel's guidelines. We don't curse in here. Okay, I wouldn't want to remove your comment because you
Who
use a curse
cursed?
word. So please don't curse when you come in. We appreciate that. And so, Vivacious, welcome in. Any woman would be emotional at this level of disrespect, but Amber's calling
Oh,
everybody except
he
her
said
ex-lawyer.
he said
Denisha
he
ain't going
cursed.
nowhere. You know, Denisha gonna leave. Trust me. Because if Amber has to drag her off her property, she will. So let's see what Amber does. Um, I think that we do have just different perspectives of what we just saw.
Exactly, me
But
girl.
if Amber wants to fight, she will fight. If she doesn't feel like she needs to fight, you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Amber call Dave to come over. That's they want to fight. You want to bring a gun to a knife fight? Bring it on. Bring it
I
on.
don't want Dave. I don't want Dave involved in
Leave
that.
Dave
I
out
just
of it.
I said, I was like, I don't want them to have
I don't
Dave
want Dave
Okay, we're
involved
not
in
gonna
that.
argue. We're
together.
not
And
gonna do
and
this.
Dave is not that. Dave is not that type of
Yeah,
person.
Dave is
I
kind
don't
of
think.
Dave's too cool.
I don't want Dave
Yeah,
involved in
I don't want him involved either. I take that back.
that.
I
Mm-mm.
do.
Ooh, ooh, I
I
look
was
a
laughing
mess.
through
I
the
know I'm
rain
tired. Lord.
because, especially when Amber said fake behind and fake. She said fake boobs, fake tatas. But there,
Ooh.
I can't do a poll, but it looks like some people think that um Amber's emotion was on top. Well, it wasn't. If you know Amber, she's a fighter, and she could have snatched both of them up and threw them up against the wall and let them hit each other. But she didn't
Mm-hmm.
do that, so I'm giving her props for that.
Nanya,
Frankie
do you have
Johnson, welcome in. There was a skit when Amber and Brittany were talking about Victor. We're not talking about Victor right now. I'm sorry.
that's an old skit.
It is an old skit, and it is, yeah, it is a no fault state. But in no fault states, Frankie, and I say this from past experience, I do live in a different state of California, but our laws are almost identical as far as equitable states and how they divide things. Just like the attorney said yesterday, Kai is Anthony's biggest problem. Kai is not
Mm-hmm.
going
Mm-hmm.
away. So no
Mm-mm.
fault. And the reason people ask for 50-50 is for mediation reasons. And a lot of people just don't understand she's not demanding an exact 50%. And also, it's time for mediation.
It
What I
is.
will say is that Amber should call the attorney, whether it's today or in the morning. We don't know what she does on Sunday, but Amber
I
needs to
call
call the
her.
attorney.
It's an emergency.
Call her attorney. She pays her enough money. Doreen says Wayne is all in the mess, and that was one low down dirty dog putting a tramp in your wife's bed who comes in and out of the house.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I didn't like? How Wayne was trying to hide Denisha. And I
Yeah.
didn't like that. Why we can't be on even for Amber to have Dave and for Anthony to show up with Denisha or whatever, but they're trying to hide Denisha. When Tamara called Wayne and say, "Hey, I want to tell Amber, I want to tell Shelly," he gonna tell her stay out of that business. Now, do y'all think Tamara should have told? I do. I think she should have told Sheila because she in Sheila's house. I think she should have told Amber. I think, because Wayne would have, Wayne sitting up there like the puppet master,
He is the
holding
puppet
on to
master.
everybody's mess, because this podcast is a mess. First of all, he's trying to get with Lauren, which is horrible. You understand what I'm saying? She's one of the girls on the podcast. How you gonna get with Lauren when you started the podcast with Tamara and told everybody she was the queen and that
Mm-hmm.
they were supposed to
And she was
be
gonna
there with
marry her.
that he was gonna marry her and all this kind of stuff and letting everybody know, that's his baby, that's this and that. He's so full of crap. Now he wants to date Lauren. See, I can't wait till Dan pop up. Lord have mercy. Wayne
See,
gonna
you
run
really
away
just
from
don't like
Lauren.
her. She said, I
Yeah,
don't like
well,
him.
Wayne understands now, and he's told Lauren he's married to the game,
Yeah, he
He's
did
full
tell
of
her.
crap.
and
Yeah, I know, I heard him.
keeps telling her that he ain't looking for no relationship, and he ain't
He's
gave
for the
her that
game.
line
But
of, "If I was gonna be in a relationship, it would be you." Yeah, right. Just like you told
that's the same
Sarah,
thing he tells
you were gonna
everybody.
marry her. So I mean, Wayne is just, as
Wayne
I
needs some
said,
more storylines. I mean,
as
some
I
more
said that
talking lines.
Wayne
Uh-huh.
love bombs with his words. Anthony love bombs with his things.
Yes. And
That's
Hemi Girl says if Amber was really emotional, she would have went after Denisha and Anthony. Thank you, Hemi Girl.
Mm-hmm.
But she
Yeah.
just wants her compensation for pain and suffering, and she wants him to sign the papers. Hemi Girl, thank you for that, because that's the point I'm just trying to get across. That's it. We can discuss different levels of emotion. The
Where
bottom
Angela
line,
at?
Amber did not do Denisha and Anthony the way she did Shayla and Anthony when she caught them.
right.
She has grown, and that was a different kind of emotion. She was
Yeah.
angry, yes, but did she not stick to the script? All I need you to do, Anthony, yeah, you, my husband, sign the papers. In other words, after you sign the papers, you won't be my husband anymore, and you don't have to worry about me. That's
Right.
how I took it. And if that didn't circulate to other people, you're entitled to your own opinion, and
He's
that's
not signing those
fine.
papers.
He needs to sign the papers, but is he
He's
going to
not gonna
sign
sign.
them? He's not going to
He's not
sign
gonna.
those papers. That man is
He's
not trying to let Amber go,
he's
and
not
Amber
gonna
does not want to
sign
be
them.
there. And
He's not gonna
Denisha,
sign them. He's not gonna sign them.
now Denisha, at the end of the first skit, had the nerve to say at the end, the last statement, she said she wanted to be, she thought she was going to be a better version of herself. How many times has Denisha done this? Denisha is dark, Anthony is dark. That's why Anthony has respect, I do believe, for Angelina and for Shayla, because they are dark people.
They
Now,
are dark
one
people.
journey says they're a crime family. She calls them a crime family. But they are dark. People who like to do sneaky things in the dark, like what you do in the dark comes out in the light.
Mm-hmm.
That saying, right?
But I got something spiritual to say about that.
Go ahead.
You don't mind if I say it, right?
No.
Okay, so this is what it is. When a man is married and he steps out of his marriage, or if a woman and they have encounters with all these different people, they carry their spirits, and their spirits, like you say, are dark. Sheila
They're
has a
dark.
dark spirit because she hasn't gotten in control of who she is, with that
Yes.
mama using her like a puppet master.
Right.
Angelina just trying to make Sheila do this and do that. Now, Denisha has this spirit of, I'm going to use you, I'm going to get you, because that's Momo best friend. Y'all got to
That's
remember
right.
that. That's Momo best
Oh,
friend.
I
So,
remember when they
yeah,
first
so
came
that's
in the
Momo
skit.
best friend. So when Denisha first came to the skit, she was all about that money and all
She
about
sit there
taking
like a
people
madam.
down.
She like
Yeah,
a
she didn't
madam
care.
sitting there.
She was like a man. She didn't give a care.
Nope.
Just like Momo is a piece of work. And
Yes.
I had started liking Denisha because I thought she was changing, but I don't. The one thing, I love Amber. We love Amber over here. We am bam over here, big time. But I don't like them bringing all these people into their mess.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Amber and Anthony should have settled their stuff first before they bring in all these people into their mess. Because let me
I
tell you
agree.
something. If Amber and Anthony get back together, that means Dave is hurt. That means Denisha
Exactly.
is hurt. You done hurt these people to use them as pawns in your
In
mess.
their mess.
Get
I
your
agree
mess
with you.
straight. Get your mess straight before you be bringing all these people into your mess. Because guess what? You don't know what type of person Denisha is. She might be a unaliver.
She
You don't
might
know.
be.
You don't know.
Now
You
I
understand
fear
what I'm
that
saying?
Dave might get hurt, but Dave made a
I
choice.
don't think Dave. I think Dave is such a cool
I
person. He
like
might. He
Dave.
just might just. He might slide away. But Denisha, on the other hand, might see this is a bag, and she might not want to give it up
Give it up. Yeah. I agree with you.
because
I've said what
Anthony
you're saying. Yeah.
Anthony has allowed Denisha access to his life
And to into their home.
Yeah.
and their home.
So she knows where Amber sleeps.
Oh, does she?
She
On
knows
her
where Amber
pillow.
sleeps.
On her pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody yesterday was saying, I was watching something and they were telling her to leave an article of clothing. But I'm like, nah, she didn't have to leave an article of clothing. She left her whole body up in the bed. Her whole body. They were just laying in the bed. Amber didn't have to come home and find something and accuse
Mhm.
Anthony or nah.
Yes, Christopher. Yes, we saw it. Denisha saw that house and she thought she was gonna hit the jackpot. I ain't playing with you, Angela. I knew there was somebody else talking about, hey, Steph.
But I'm telling y'all, this girl is. Lauren says she getting 40 grand. Denisha gonna get at least 20.
They're too much for me. These
You
are
think?
skits. So what again I'm gonna say, when we look at skits on this channel, we do try to look at skitland life versus real life. I mean, we don't necessarily speak of it, but sometimes you'll hear me talk about my temper because I have a very strong temper. But when I want you to
She
do
does not
something,
care, Angela. She doesn't care.
when I want
Period.
you to sign a document like a divorce document,
Mm-hmm.
as bad as my temper can be, I'm not going to yell and scream at you. And the reason
Mm-mm.
is I'm going to lose your attention in the first 5 seconds. I'm
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
say, sign the paper. But I'm not,
Just
just sign the paper and I'll walk off because then I'm really mad.
Mm-hmm.
So, but for the sake of the skits, did she get emotional? Of course she did. But if I had a poll, I'd like to know how many people would not have gotten to some level of emotional discomfort. Would everybody just be like, okay, will you sign the paper, please? Like that. Once you caught her in the bed with your husband. Last night, the poll was really high with how many people would stay calm. Now that you walked in and saw Denisha in the bed with your husband, how's your emotional level? And I'm just putting it out there because I try to stay true to myself because I'm not going to say I wouldn't have got upset. I would have been on probably a 9, but since I already went through that whole rigmarole with Shayla the first time, do I want to do that again behind Anthony at this
mm.
juncture? No, I don't. Anthony's not worth it. She wants the paper signed, stick to the script. Tell him to sign the papers. Denisha, like Amber said, if he wants you so much, tell him to sign the paper.
Yeah.
Denisha's sitting there grinning because to her, it's just a game. She
Oh, it's
doesn't
a
care.
game. She don't care.
And the sad part is that if she had any respect for Anthony, she would have got up and left their home when his soon to be ex wife came in. But as far
But
as bringing
they
other
don't
people
think like
in,
that.
I
They don't
agree
think
with
like
you.
that.
I agree with you, Stephanie. Why bring others into your mess?
Right.
Why do that? Because people, I do think that when people believe they're going to get a divorce, and I have been divorced, I divorced the same man twice before I got my current husband because I remarried him
Mhm,
and then I divorced him
mhm.
5 months later. But did I bring other people into it? No. But do I have girlfriends? No. Because these messy women we see on here, they walk around us every single day and we don't even know it. All these snakes, these women, and if you're not paying attention, you just want to kiki and think they're your girlfriends, you might want to pay attention to who you're hanging out with because not everybody is who they seem. Even your sisters, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your brother-in-laws, they may not be who they appear to be on surface.
Oh
So be
yeah.
careful who you bring into your hula hoop. As my sister likes to put it, she got that from AA. She
He said,
said, "Be careful who you bring into your hula hoop."
I know that's right. Be careful. You better be careful.
Please hit the like button if you guys are in. And I
Oh, you
know
better be
that
careful. You better be careful. It's a nightmare. This a trip. I'm not lying because you know what? I knew that this was gonna happen.
it didn't even
I
bother
knew
me.
that Amber was gonna catch him in the bed again. I already knew it.
He
I
did it
knew it
on
was coming.
purpose.
Huh?
I mean, I guess I just figured that's what he was gonna do, and
I knew
maybe
that
it's
was gonna
just
happen.
because I'm a content creator, so I'm looking at these skits, kind of knowing how Wayne writes. But
Mm-hmm.
the only thing that surprised me really was that Denisha had the nerve to say she wasn't leaving their house. Now that for me, I would have called the police, and whoever said that,
Oh, she
that's what
she
made
would have
me
got
call
out
the
my
police.
house. She would have got out my house.
yeah,
But
everybody said she should call the police.
but I would
Yeah,
have
But
called
the
the
everybody
thing
police
should have
was,
got my
after
house.
is that
after
she
she
was
said she
invited.
wasn't leaving.
She was invited by Anthony.
But Amber lives there also.
I
So if Amber
understand.
called the police after she found out that Denisha said she's not leaving her house, then I wouldn't have called the police upstairs, but I would have called them when they were downstairs. When that heifer said, "I'm not leaving your house,"
She's
then I
invited.
would have called the police. Oh yeah, you leaving here because I'm not gonna put my hands on you so I can go to jail too. That I'm not gonna
But
do, even
what
if
when
it's my
Amber
property.
okay, so when Amber leaves and go back to Dave's house, she'll just come back. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I
She should. She's
what
supposed to be at home.
that's what I'm
Amber is
saying, but
supposed to be at home at
she's supposed to
nighttime.
be. I know she's supposed to be, but she's not.
And
Right. She's
so,
not down there.
what happens if she does come home and the girl is there? Amber better be on that phone tomorrow calling her attorney. We know it's Sunday. She can call today, but
Hmm.
this is Skitland,
Yeah, I'm
right?
gonna be ready.
This is Skitland.
Terry, everybody said hello.
Hello, everybody.
Now
Hi,
look,
Dad.
there he
Hi,
is.
husband. Hi, everybody. Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Miss.
So, yeah, I
Uh-huh.
would have called the police when she said she wasn't leaving my house. I would have definitely called the police. So, because I'm not going to fight you whether you're on my property or not, because I'm
yeah,
not going to jeopardize my divorce.
Okay, Trapstar said the police will make her leave because the house belongs to Amber and Anthony, not
That's
just
right.
Anthony. Well,
That's
it's a
right.
marital
It's a
property. It's a
marital
marital
property.
property.
That's right, Trap Star. That's exactly right. And yeah, we're in the same place as 2024, except
Trap,
Amber has lived through 2 years of HELL hockey sticks.
yep. And Trapstar says this is dangerous situation because Amber doesn't know what she will be walking in on, and that is so true. It's so
oh yeah,
Exactly.
dangerous.
that's true.
This is a dangerous situation because everybody got that mentality of clicking. You understand what I'm saying? It's in all of us.
Yeah,
And if we brought to the core that, I'm an easygoing person. But if you bring me there, I'm coming for you. And
I'm
then
not
it's hard to
easy.
stop me.
That's the problem. Some
Yeah,
of
I
us, it's
wouldn't.
hard to stop us.
It's hard to stop me because
Hard to
you
stop me
know,
too.
a situation my dad was in, and they told my dad, they said, you got a pit bull. And Pop said, well, who was the pit bull? He said, Stephanie.
Okay, Ernestine.
Yeah.
So
I'm
let me
coming
read
for you.
Trapstar's other comment. She
Uh-huh.
says,
I'm coming for you. Mm.
me too. Amber doesn't need to fight. She would get locked up. That's why she needs a police report. Trapstar, I
Yeah,
would have
I
got a
agree.
police report also. Yes. And again, this is real talk versus skit talk. In
Mm-hmm.
skit land, they don't get PIs. They don't necessarily call the police when they should. They don't look at their cameras. They don't do any of that, which is something that we would normally do in real life, right? Because first thing I would have did was see when did he bring her to that house, and he brought her in broad daylight.
Oh yeah.
So he was waiting for Amber to come home.
He wanted that.
Miss B,
Yeah.
Mm.
Now I had said earlier that Amber probably does need to get contact. Well, call the police. The only reason why I say call the police, get the report that this
mm-hmm.
woman is in the house. She was refusing to leave. Contact the lawyer and tell the lawyer that, and
All
then tell
right. See y'all
her,
later.
now I'm moving out.
I'll be ready. I'm gonna be
Because
ready.
she told
Okay.
her not to move and not to take her things
Well,
out of
yeah,
the house.
yeah,
But at that point, it's dangerous in the house.
and that's what I
So you
said
can
last
leave.
week.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous in that house now.
When he
So you
started
have
calling her the names,
mm-hmm,
is when I would have called the attorney and told
Oh,
her I need to get an apartment.
mm-hmm. You need
I
to get
can't
out.
live here. I'm afraid of him. Because the
mm-hmm.
first time Amber told the attorney just said, "Oh, ignore him."
Can't
Because
ignore
that
somebody.
that is what attorneys will tell you. The first step, and maybe they have a 10-step guide or something. The first thing they will
Mm-hmm.
say is ignore. Now, I came from law enforcement, so that is my background, and I
Mm,
am a programmer for law enforcement. And I put that out there because some of the things I say, people say, well, why would you say that? In my state of California, I have worked for the state as well as local precincts and the sheriff and everything else, right? Doing
Mm-hmm.
programs. So I understand how my state operates. So the first level is to get the police report, get a restraining order, and they go through all of this. But this is Skitland. So we're
right.
not
It
going to see
is. It
everything we
is.
would normally see,
It
right?
is. My son is a cop,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Tell him I said blue wall.
yes, my baby is a cop, and
Mm-hmm.
he's a mess. And I'm talking about, I call him Hut 2 3 because he went.
Yeah. He had to go
Everything he
through
does is
camp.
to the book. Everything
Yeah.
Jaron does, he does it to the book. My
But
baby
he
is
has
a
to.
cop.
He has to, because if he
Oh no, he
doesn't,
don't do none of
it
that
might not.
side stuff or
He
nothing,
might
baby. You
not
going to
stand up in
jail.
court.
You going
Exactly.
to jail.
We're not playing with you. Well, not me. I wasn't a police officer. I was a programmer, and I was a part of that blue wall for 22 years. So
Okay, but living in
that's why I speak.
Louisiana, living in Louisiana.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all's police, girl. They be scaring me, telling me you might come up missing.
Uh,
That's what that man told me when I was there
but
with
not
my
my baby. My baby,
necessary
my
friends.
baby, my baby ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna.
No, this
But
Not
what
this
I'm
going.
guy
trying,
was on foot. I don't know what he was on.
something was wrong with
He
him.
just
They
didn't
got some
like. I think he
evil
didn't
people
like
now.
my
They got
friend.
some. They got some evil ones now. They got some serious evil ones. They
He
really
told
do.
me. He told me,
Hmm.
"What are you doing with that guy?" And I'm like, but I think he didn't like who I was with, my friend that I told you about.
Yeah, but why would he not? I mean, I don't
But why
understand.
are
Did
you
they know
bothering
each
me?
other?
He knew I wasn't from. He knew I wasn't from there because he
Did
didn't
they
like
know
me
each
being
other?
with him. No, no. My
Okay,
friend
that's
wasn't
very
even
weird.
standing with me.
That's
But
very weird.
apparently
That's
the
so
cop
weird.
had seen us, but
Yeah,
we
that's
weren't
so
even
weird.
together. He went inside to get something, and I was,
Hmm.
just waiting, looking around, watching people, whatever. That cop came up to me and told me that. Scared me half to death. I told my friend what he said, and he said, some of them are that way.
They are. Some of them are that way, but they getting a lot of these crooked people out the way. They really are.
Here too, thank goodness. Oh,
Yeah.
we had a trafficking ring, and not far from me, more north, but still close. We had a whole trafficking ring, and it included a whole lot of police officers.
Our sheriff
Hmm
just went to jail. Did you hear what I just said?
One of ours did too. It
Our
was a
sheriff.
lady, and she went to jail.
Our
The
sheriff
sheriff.
just went to jail. I
But go ahead, Miss B. I see you reading the comments. Let me
No,
hear what you
I
have to
was
say.
fine. I was just reading some of their comments because Miss T said she's confused, and I was trying to see what maybe somebody said
Where
that
Miss
confused
T is
her.
confused. What's going on, Miss T?
Yeah, she said she confused. She said does Amber and Anthony, and then she changed it to does Amber like Anthony, and then does Anthony like Amber.
Miss T, I say no.
I
I
said,
mean, Miss T, what I think, Amber is not Anthony's type. Anthony can't buy her with his money. She's not dark enough. Like, she's not sneaky. She's not fun, because believe me, I know people who live on the dark side, and they're sneaky. They do things they have no business. They throw rocks, they hide their hands, the whole bit.
hmm hmm
Miss T, I'm looking for your comment.
yeah, she
But
got a couple in there. Couple of people answered her. I see now as I go down.
I think Amber does want out. Now, see, the other thing that I think a lot of um, women, maybe younger women, don't realize is that you can divorce a man you love. Okay. I mean, I loved my first husband, but I didn't want to be a part of that life. And when I divorced him, I still had love for him. I still loved him, but I wasn't in love with him anymore
Mm.
because I wanted out. So that overpowered any being in love with him. I didn't want to be a part of the football, the whole thing, right? And I saw it coming when he got drafted. So did I love him? I did. Did I love him enough to stay? I did not. But then he convinced me to remarry him. I did, and I divorced him 5 months later. And then I just went on and lived my life and married somebody else. So you can divorce someone that you still love. You can do anything you put your mind set to do. You don't have to stay with a person because you love them. Because if they're no good for you, why would you stay?
Ingrid says, new skit. Is that what she said? Wayne arrives at Anthony house.
Who?
Let's see. Anthony come. Oh, Wayne. Yep, he got. There's a skit with Anthony
Oh,
Wayne
now
over
Wayne
there.
coming over. Oh, baby, let me check it out. Let me see what's going
They done
You
got
on.
guys,
all
let's
Oh,
look at the
the
honey.
one where
skits.
Wayne's coming over.
Wayne coming over to
Because
Anthony house. Let's.
we
It
know
was.
Wayne is still in his feelings, right?
I
Wayne
can't.
was in his feelings more than Anthony was about Dave. So now let's see what Mr. Wayne got to say over there
Yeah, I
being
want to see
messy pessy.
what. You know what? I think he really needs to get. I mean, I don't want Wayne with Lauren unless Lauren's gonna be Wayne's karma.
She might be.
Wayne's not gonna let it be written like that.
Okay, so
When
look,
Wayne,
when Wayne arrives to Anthony house.
I
Okay,
wonder
I'm about
yeah,
to watch.
Amber call. Did Amber
I'm
call
getting,
Wayne?
hold on, I'm getting ready to watch the skit. Who
Okay,
called,
because
hold on, Miss T, we'll talk. Who called
Tamara
N-
Anthony?
called
Amber?
Wayne.
No, Tamara called Wayne. Remember?
Yeah,
Don't play the
Tamara
video.
called him.
Please don't play the video. Don't play the video, please, 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 please. I don't want any damage to my channel because I'm working too hard. I think I'm gonna turn mine on. What you call it? CC, because I'm gonna have to cut that video out, and I don't want it in my video. I'm really trying. I gotta get monetized. Whose phone is that?
I ain't woke up in no bed. Please don't come over here trying to sleep. No, it's not mine. I'm watching it, but I got closed caption.
I do too.
I'm watching it too, but I don't have it on your thing.
No, I heard it
have
on
the sound on.
Oh, okay.
I don't have YouTube on.
Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear?
I can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And mine is on closed caption. Let me make sure all of my YouTubes are off. But I haven't even been in there, so why it shouldn't be playing. But that's okay. It's off now. I just want to see what Wayne has to say. Because if he says something stupid, I'm just done with him. Because he knows that that's wrong. I wonder if Amber called him.
Wayne talking junk.
He's still trying to protect Anthony?
Yes, he is.
He makes me sick.
Wayne telling Amber.
Wayne telling Amber
that she. Wayne telling Amber that he moving on just like she moving on, but not in her bed.
But not in the house, in the bed. What's
not in her bed. Not in her bed.
He's just mad about Dave. You know what? I should DM him about 500 times. Don't listen to him, Amber.
She not. Let me tell y'all, Amber is a thug.
Amber
sitting out there. Yeah, Amber sitting out there like, I'm about to come up with a master plan. I'm about to tear it up in here. It's gonna be on and popping, and baby Amber about to tear it up.
His feelings about Dave.
Now he going inside, probably talk to Anthony. Baby, let me tell you something. Amber's
he talking about the giraffes and stuff. He only look good.
He's jealous. Wayne's jealousy is showing. He thought he was gonna get Amber back. That's what he thought.
So baby, Amber is a thug.
Now he's got hurt.
Look, our Ambam is a thug. Amber sitting back. She's sitting on that where she at? She
like this.
Rocking, baby. She rocking. Sitting on that porch. Amber thinking of a master plan. It's about to happen, y'all. It's about to be thrown down.
Done with them.
Oh, Amber about to. Oh, it's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Look at her looking upside Wayne's head. Now he's scratching the back of his head.
Yeah. Amber is Amber is a thug.
Wayne, you should have just stayed at home. Get him, Amber. I'm sick of Wayne, and I'm sick of.
He was impressed with Dave's house until he wasn't. Now you got jealous.
You got jealous.
That's what happened. You was impressed until you seen him with Amber, and then it was a problem.
Miss B, you saw the skit when Tamara called Wayne and blamed him for everything. It is his fault. It's his fault. I blame Wayne for everything because he right.
He's still in that house.
What
is that? What?
Heifer.
She's still in there.
She's still in that woman's house.
Yeah, she's still in there.
She's still in the house.
So Wayne that she was still in there.
See, that don't make no sense. I would have called the police so fast if I was Amber.
Ooh.
But again, this is skit land. This is not the real world.
I got a question. Would you be sitting outside of your house while a whole nother woman
beat somebody up?
Oh no! Her and Anthony have to go outside. There's no way I'll be sitting outside. Ain't no way I'll be sitting outside of my own house.
I wouldn't be sitting outside knowing me.
Ain't no way.
That house for all of us to be in there.
I'm trying to convince myself I wouldn't be in there. Knowing me, I'd be in there throwing hands.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
So
that I'll be sitting
No,
outside
I
yeah,
my
wouldn't be
own
sitting
house.
outside.
because that's
Okay,
You say
one thing
you
so
about
say you would be sitting outside?
no, at first I didn't, and I said no, I wouldn't, because I know I'm
Uh-uh.
lying to myself. Ain't no way I'd be outside, and ain't no way she'd still be in my house, and the police would be all over my property, and
Baby
I know
Denisha
it.
is so disrespectful. Oh, ain't no way she'll still be in my house.
That's
Oh
what I'm
my God.
saying.
I'm getting
That's why
mad
I
because
say.
I would scar drag her out my house.
That's
She would
why I
have to get out
say
my
this.
house.
That's why I have a real talk versus skid life,
I
yeah,
am
because
not
we're not
worried.
like them.
I'm not worried about Anthony. The thing is about this cow is in my house disrespecting me. She was in my bed. Baby, none of this will go on. Nobody would be at ease. I'd be tearing stuff up in there.
I
Oh,
would too.
Oh,
No, I'd be
Oh,
on one too. I
no,
mean,
she couldn't be in
I
my
can't even
house.
tell a fib on that one, you guys.
I'm in my house.
I
I don't
can't
care what
even.
I'm doing. That's me in his house. Leave me alone. Get out my house. You and him could go to a hotel. You and him
You
could go
get.
to your
I get
house. He
Anthony
could
out.
even buy you a house that I'll be owning in the
That's
divorce
because
settlement. Get
the
out my
thing is,
house.
Stephanie. I think we are old enough, and we are tough enough to do that. There are people who are not like us, and so they would sit on the porch, but not sit on the porch in resignation. Sit on the porch because they don't want to deal with the situation. Since she's sitting on the porch, she could be calling the police, but she's not. But again, this is Skidland,
Ooh,
yeah.
because I would have tore
yeah.
up the house. I would have tore
I think
them up in the house, and I
I don't
already
know.
know it. Hi, Simply Abby. Just
In
Wayne
my
being
house.
Wayne, defending
Mm-mm.
his frenemy. Yeah.
What she
Ooh,
said, Wayne still hasn't gotten dressed. What the
You mean Anthony?
Anthony? I mean,
The old
this.
damn bam is back. Hear me, girl. Thank you. Because I can't play it where it's loud. I don't want to have it on, on the
what does
video.
another skit?
Crazy Amber is ready to. Well, the one, he went in the house, but we didn't see what anything happened after that. Hear me, girl. That's what I'm thinking. Because you could see it. Amber's face was the old Amber's face. Keisha 95. Hey, Keisha. Welcome in, girl. Please hit the like button, everybody.
Chat, how
I know
y'all
that.
feel? Chat, how y'all feel?
Yeah.
Would
How do
y'all
you guys
like,
feel? What do you
how
guys
do
think?
y'all feel? Would y'all agree with somebody being in your house? I need to know. How y'all feel?
What if Amber is afraid of what she will do if she goes back in the house?
Maybe
She's
she
trying not
is.
to go to jail.
Because
Mhm.
Amber is a thug, baby. Amber don't play. Amber is a thug. She will get a baby. Ooh, now you see Bulldog? That's a pit bull right there.
Trap Star
Let,
says, listen,
let her
Stephanie,
loose.
I would come through there blazing. I would too, and we'd all be in jail together, y'all.
Baby, we'll all be going to jail. But you
Because
see,
if y'all
Anthony
heard
did
me
this
last
because he's a
night,
narcissist. Anthony
if
did
you
this
guys
crap
heard
because he's
me,
a narcissist. Anthony did. See, I got bad nerve. You know, I should have took my little pill before I came on here because then I would have been.
wait a minute, me
But
too. I need to go get one. Trap
I,
Star, you must
in
have missed the skits
I'd
when
have been
Amber
in
went crazy
Smurfette
on Wayne.
land.
But you know what? I
Yeah.
was on here last night and I got so
I know
fired up.
Gwen.
I had to tell myself, rewatch
I
that
know Gwen.
video and see what I
I know.
said.
But that woman in
Because
my
Rewatch and see
house.
what
I
you
That
do.
said.
woman is
I
in my
go
house,
from
Gwen. It's
zero.
in
I
my
will
house.
go
I
from
ain't no way I
zero
could
to
handle.
I go from 0
Oh,
to
this trap
7.
star talking about it would be some activity at
I
that
go from 0
location
to 7 in a
that you in
heartbeat.
Texas and it's an open carry state. Georgia's an open carry state also.
Yeah. And
So
so that I'm glad I'm not in an open carry state.
Look, Christopher.
but
Look,
told
Christopher.
told
I
you
ain't messing with you, Angela. I know you not, Christopher. Yes, yes. I know Christopher not. You see, Christopher was giving me all that love. I was like, who is Christopher?
Maybe that's
Nah,
her
no.
boyfriend giving you love. I just
No,
said
no, no.
no, no. I just
Angela.
said she has 2 phones. One is
I
her
know, I
boyfriend's and
know.
one is
But
hers.
see, but you see, none of us knew that was Angela. A lot of people don't know that's
I
Angela.
know I wasn't supposed to say that, but I said it. I'm sorry, Angela. Don't be mad at me.
She a
Tell
blue
Angela I
check.
had to know
I
all
think
that old
one is her
niceness. I want.
boyfriend and one is Angela.
I know, but she enjoys that. She enjoys that. Yes, girl. I love it, Angela. Do it, boo, because I got Steffi Troy. So I understand. I understand.
Yeah, she
Who
trying to
looks like a
control
fool? Trap star. Oh, Keisha said, Trap star, she sure does look like a fool.
Who look like a fool?
I
Denisha?
don't know.
Amber.
Well, I don't know who they're talking about, but
Who look like
there
a
are,
fool?
you have to remember sometimes you can have a temper that's so bad
Me too,
that
Angela.
you
I got two
need to
phones.
remove yourself because you may get yourself in trouble by hurting somebody.
Right.
And I don't think that a lot of people know that there are people with
I got
temperaments
two phones too.
who will hurt. I know you do, girl. There are people who have
Oh,
temperaments
this
that
really
will
sucks.
hurt
Let's see.
another person.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
da,
they
da,
So
are.
da,
you
da,
have
da.
exactly, Miss
Hold up.
B. So you have to know yourself. So her sitting on the porch may be something good for one person who might harm somebody versus one of the chat or my neighbor or whomever.
Yeah.
They would be okay with going inside because they're not going to cut up. See, me, I don't need to go inside, and I know it. No,
Now I
no,
can
I
sit
do know
inside.
it.
I can sit inside in the other room.
I can't.
There's enough
If I
room in
sit
there
inside, I'm gonna be watching them
because
or
I'm not
throwing
going
stuff.
to. I ain't gonna sit up in there and argue all day long. That's
Well,
out.
no, no, not to argue with them, but there are
No, no, no.
definitely so people have
No.
to realize people are different. Some
There would
people
not
can
be no
do it.
arguing. There would
Some
not be no
people,
arguing.
some people don't mind going to jail. Some people do mind.
Right.
Some people sit outside so they don't hurt somebody. So there are
Right.
different reasons that people will
That
sit
people, yeah,
away from the fray.
at
And I
different
don't think
times.
people realize that we are not a monolith. We don't do the same things. And take what I say with a grain of salt, but just keep your head on a swivel and be careful who you have around you, who's behind you, and what you might be capable of doing. Because one day you might do something and not realize you even had it in you to do.
Yeah, I know, because I've done that a couple of times.
I
Once
don't. I
Mm.
nothing I
once
do
when I was
surprises me.
very young, I was like 20 something in college, and I called this girl every name but a child of God.
What
Well,
And
happened,
then
Steve?
she apologized to me because I called her every name in the book.
But what
because you
happened?
deserved it.
What happened, Miss B?
'Cause
What you talking about?
she was dating this guy that I was dating, and then she seen me and she pointing me out to her friend, and I caught her walking on campus one day, and I told her everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I
And
kind of
see,
laid into her,
if
but
I told you guys, Stephanie, if I told you some of the things that I've done when I was younger, you'd be like, "No, you didn't." Yes, I did.
I
and
believe you. I
Would
and,
I
and
say it out
listen,
loud? No, I will not. I will
with
never
this
talk
crap
to
that
anything
I
I do.
listen,
and one
ooh, I
day
could write a book for all the stuff that I done been through and that I done seen. And do you know that I didn't have to go through none of that? I put myself through all that crap. None of that bull crap.
Sometimes we
I
do
did.
put ourselves in those
I didn't
situations.
have to go through none of that.
Yeah,
None of
but
that.
at
And
least you know where your 10 is. You know
yeah,
how
you
far
got to
you will
know
go.
how far
And
you
see, a
go.
lot of people, they don't know yet. If you get pushed hard enough, hurt bad enough, what you will do. So that's why when I speak, I am not young. I'm not a young
okay,
woman. I
okay.
am
So
not
this is
young.
what I
I
feel. This is
know
what I
one
feel, Miss
not to
B
say that. I
and
know
Nanya. This is what I feel. I could not handle me being outside while I caught my husband in the bed with a
See,
whole
you
nother
would be
woman
like
for the
me. You'd be in
second
there
time.
tearing up the
I
house
just
and
couldn't
trying to
be
hurt people.
outside. I couldn't be outside. I would have to be in my house. That's my house. You not
Yeah,
gonna make me go outside of my house.
I don't
You
think
go
I'm
outside.
mad at
You don't have to leave, but you got to get out of my
you. You got
house.
to
Now,
get
if
up
you want
out
to
of
sit
here.
on that porch You want to sit on the back porch? Go ahead. You want to sit on the front porch? Go ahead. You want to sit on the side porch? Go ahead. You want to sit in your car? Go ahead. But you got to
But you
get
got to get
out
up
my
out of here.
house.
And
You
that's
got to
the
get out my
thing,
house.
Stephanie, you and I will do that. There are people who won't do that. But then how far will you
Whew,
and I go? Listen, how far
Yeah.
will you and I go? Because I
whew.
know I will take it there. And I think
I
you
would take
will
it there.
too.
I think
So
I think
that's
I'll scar
why
drag her. I'll scar drag.
we
I don't care how where she come from the streets.
we
I ain't
have
worried about
to
no
be
gun.
careful.
I ain't worried about no unaliving and none of that. I'm just gonna scar drag you out my house. Now you want to, you can have a seat
Oh, yeah.
outside my house if you ain't leaving.
If you
Okay,
don't want
that's
me to
fine.
drag you
But you
out, I
not
think
going.
you better get out. But see, my
It's
thing
too
is,
hot.
I don't want to go to JIL. So
Mhm.
I'm going to be aware. No, listen, I'm going to be aware of what I do. Because if I was going to get Anthony and Denisha, I'd have got them upstairs. They
Oh,
wouldn't have
I'm
left
so
that bedroom.
I can't let Wayne be getting me up like this. I'm so glad I
Don't
ain't got
let
high
Wayne
blood
get to you,
pressure.
girl. He do that on purpose.
I know Wayne getting to
Don't let
me
Wayne get to you.
with these skits with that woman in my house. See, that's the only you know what? Amber is doing what she want to do with Dave and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But this is the marital home. The both divorce attorneys, you're not supposed to bring no other woman that you
Yeah.
sleeping with or
That's
no other
Wayne trying to
man
get his
that you
ratings
sleeping
back
with
up.
in the home. The home is the home. You know what the home is like the covenant.
I
They're not
know.
supposed to come in there. Okay. And all of us, I mean, with being married and doing this or whatever, it really strikes a nerve because look, I'll be doing something with my little fist, and Lord have mercy, you see they popping because
When
I
you get
pop them.
when you
I'll be
guys
popping
get to
off.
be our age and you have lived through some tough times,
I
Yeah.
sure have. I done
you
seen it
gonna think
all. I done
about it.
seen it. I done seen it
I
I've
do
done
think
all.
it.
about it.
I've
Because
done
I'm
I
it.
done
not
seen it
being
all.
old and going to jail. I'm sorry.
But I like Hemi Girl's comment. She says the trap
What she
star, you
say?
must have missed the skits when Amber went crazy on Wayne because this is the cray cray Amber. And that is true. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't know the Amber that we know. They haven't seen some of the crazy things that Amber will do. And it's not saying anything bad about people. It's just that some people forget. Some people are new to the storyline or they came in after the fact. So we have a lot of that also. So when I
Okay,
read
so
comments or comment about it, I think about things like that because not everybody knows the storyline like we do, and not everybody is my age.
but
Not
are we
everybody grew up
wrong?
like
Am I
Stephanie's age.
wrong? Am I
But when you
wrong
grow
for
up, when you're tough growing up, you don't automatically become nice and kind when you get older. If
Trap Star
anything, you get
Angela?
less
Do
tolerance.
do y'all feel? Would y'all deal with somebody being in your house while you outside? Now listen, I understand y'all say
Well,
Amber went outside.
again, it's about who you are. It's we're not a monolith. We don't all do the same thing. We have to know our limits. So I mean, I understand the question. I take the question. Stephanie says she
Gwen.
wouldn't. I know I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't. That house would be torn up from top to bottom. So that's why maybe that's why Amber's sitting outside. Maybe she doesn't want to get hurt anybody and end up in jail again.
Right.
But
I'm
I
ready
mean,
for
we have to
Sheila to
keep that
pull
in
up.
mind.
I'm ready for
Everybody's not
Sheila.
alike. Go ahead.
I'm ready for Sheila to pull up. Sheila is not my favorite person at
Shayla's
all.
gonna pull up, I think.
I'm ready for
I
Sheila to
thought she
pull
should have
up.
been there by now.
Just because she's sitting outside does not make her not be the Amber that you guys have gotten used to. If you know the older Amber, you might think it's a good idea for Amber to be outside before she
Maybe
hurts
so.
somebody.
I know, but I want
And I
Sheila to
think
pull
some
up.
people don't know the older Amber, the younger
I know the
Amber.
old Amber. I
But
remember.
a
I
lot of people
remember.
don't because they don't understand why would she be sitting outside. Maybe she doesn't
I
want to hurt
remember.
somebody.
You remember when when Ro
Girl,
and Michelle, you remember when Ro and Michelle tried. And Wayne trying
Yeah,
to hold Amber
still
back
trying
and
to
all
hold
this.
Amber back.
Gonna try to hold Amber back. Should have let her go
Well, I
because
think some
Michelle.
people just don't know that part of the storyline, and so they. I
Because
mean,
Michelle, you see, Ro was scared of Amber. You want me to tell
Amber.
you why I say that?
Yeah,
Because she got Michelle, her best friend, to come over there with her so that they can double team Amber.
they
Baby,
wanted to double
Amber
team.
was baby.
That's
Amber is
just like
not
Dee
scared.
and Nadia want to double team
Oh,
Ernestine. Ernestine will kick, drop both of them.
please! I cannot deal with Nadia. Somebody, please. I rather Nadia when she was in the church.
So it's kind of hard for me. I mean,
I
I
don't
read
know.
the
I think
chats,
so. I
but
think so.
again, I'm gonna say if you don't
I
know the
got clothes
old
in the washing
Amber,
machine, and I
then
got
you won't
clothes in the
understand why
dryer.
she's sitting outside. You
I got
won't
them in
even
that.
you have no idea what she's capable of. And that's part
Hmm.
of the problem. Aminetta says, I hope she sees a therapist. Um, Vivacious says, all of these people pulling up at that spot is not cool with Amber. Amber needs to get some of her own people over there and call her lawyer and the darn police. I would call the police and I'd call my lawyer. I'd call the police and tell them, get this woman out of my house because you
Hmm.
don't even have to tell the police you might hurt her. You tell
Yeah,
them she does not belong in your house. They will
I'm
make that
tapping my,
woman leave.
I'm tapping my hands on my table. I'm so angry, and I gotta go back and say, "Woosah,
You gotta
this is
woosah.
not, this is not no real life
I'm gonna
situation." You
woosah
know, I'm
because
putting
we is
myself in that
kids.
situation,
And we
and I
have
gotta
to like
realize
try
these
not
are
to do it.
skits that we gotta laugh at. You know, we get so emotional over this crap because
Yeah.
this could really happen, and
Yeah.
that's why we get emotional over this crap.
I think part of my point is to
And those people are listed on Snap and what's those other shows?
what Twitch,
Oh snap!
Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
Oh,
we
Snap.
know what
Those
snap,
direction.
women are on
snap.
Snap. Yeah.
On snap, baby, on snap. Ooh,
See,
wee.
Angela Atkinson said Wayne sees the cray cray Amber. And this is the Amber that a lot of people have not seen. And so
You see what
maybe
Deborah Williams says? She says she is bohemian. Bahamian. What?
who's
Amen.
It's
Bahamian?
Bohemian. So I was right. Okay. It won't be no house left, not even the foundation. Oh, baby, you're blow it up, huh, boo? You came to blow it up. Boom.
And
She
that's a
said, well,
Snap person right there. That's Snap.
Simply Abby,
look,
you're so sweet. I'm glad you didn't watch it too. But
Miss B,
again,
she
we are
was
not a
blowing it up.
monolith.
Snap
And
be
if you
blowing
don't
it
know
up.
the old Amber, you won't know why she's sitting on that porch. Um, I do understand that, and nobody. I'm not saying anybody's right or anybody's wrong. You're gonna have your opinion based on what you know about the old Amber in the skits, and
Yeah.
this is why even when Amber was doing bad, a lot of people still like Amber
I said that
because
too.
she's a
Call
warrior.
Ernestine. That's your
She is
sister.
a
Call
warrior.
Ernestine. Look, Ernestine needs to be over there.
Yeah,
You know,
see,
having
No,
Ernestine would be
Ernestine don't need to
fighting.
be over there. Her and
Ernestine
Ernestine
would
would
be in
turn it
the
up.
house, and yeah, she would be
They turn it
all the way
out,
turned
and
up.
I
and then
wanted
they'd
to be
all be
turned
in
up.
jail.
Come on now. Why look, it's the skits. Why we can't have no fun? Call
Okay, guess what?
Ernestine, baby.
Y'all have some fun. I'm gonna get my nerve pills because I'm with Amber right now. I'm ready to go tear up that house,
I need
and I
Ernestine to
know,
come on over.
and
I
I'm
need
not trying to go to
Ernestine and
jail.
Well,
Sheila.
we
I
know if
want
you what's the name? If Ernestine come in there and then Shayla come in there,
I'm
they
waiting to
will
see if
be
Shayla pop up.
the police will be there at that point.
I'm waiting to.
I
So we
need
still
I
got
need
Wayne over there.
Ernestine there and I need Sheila there. I need them to come on. Okay, if Wayne want to bring the fire, bring it, baby. Burn the house down. What they call that song? Burn rubber or do
Not
something.
burn rubber on me.
No, no,
Not
no.
that
The
one.
roof. The roof.
Roof.
The roof
The
is
roof is
on
on
fire.
fire.
Yes. Burn it up, baby. Burn it
You
up.
know
Blow
who
it
I
up.
actually, who I want to see pull up. To be honest, is Shayla
What
because
you say?
I want to see Shayla actually, and I'm not a Shayla fan,
We just
but
said that.
I
We
could
just
just
said
see
we need
Shayla
Sheila
going
fan.
off on Denisha and Anthony, and she's gonna check on them. She's gonna say, "Uh oh," because that she already experienced that right eye. And if y'all don't
Yeah.
remember, that girl flew through the air to hit Shayla in the eye, and she didn't do that this time. And I think people wanted to see that Amber. and
Yeah.
Amber is trying. All
I
Amber
know
She's
that's
wants
right, Trap
trying to
are
Star.
the
read that
papers
now
signed.
because she almost
I know
ran
that's right,
Anthony
Trap
over
Star.
that day too.
She almost
Yes,
ran
Gwen.
Anthony over.
Yes,
Look, I
Gwen.
drove
Go
up in a
fight Anthony.
warehouse one
Anthony need
time.
to be beat down.
I
I
mean,
want somebody to beat Anthony down. What happened to Amber brothers and cousins? Where they
they
at?
all just disappeared, and
What?
that's why
Okay,
when
Jay.
people
We
say
know Jay too busy dealing with Nadia. And what's Phil is Amber's cousin, right?
Phil is over
Over
there with
there.
Mama Brenda with his own problems.
With his
Yeah.
stupid self. And then her brother is Malachi,
I don't
right?
know where Malachi is, but
Malachi hasn't been on the skits in a while.
yeah, he's somewhere else. So that's why Wayne said, "Don't look at me like that," because Amber was looking at him crazy, like you better get away from me.
Baby
So
Amber has nobody except for Ernestine and Dave.
that's true. And
I mean,
Ernestine
Mama
came over
Brenda,
there ready to
but they don't
fight.
even bring Mama Brenda around. But Amber
And
has
Mama Brenda left
nobody.
us like,
Why Wayne has our girl with no friends? I mean,
Because
they
that's
don't. She
how
don't
he
have.
wrote. He wrote her character like that. Because you take one good person and you put her around a whole lot of snakes and see if she can survive it. That is the way he wrote this story.
yeah.
Who
And,
else has the temperament, but she keeps it buried? But when it
but
comes out,
you
it's
know that
bad.
hurts me. That part hurts me.
He
That
He
wrote
had
she
it
did
has.
that
that to
way.
Shayla at one point also. But then, well, she's still surrounded by snakes. She just don't
That hurt
know.
me. That
But
hurt me
remember,
that
He
she
wrote
didn't
Shayla
have
that
had
on
nobody.
no friends.
purpose. I say it a lot, even though people don't know the song Cassandra by Taylor Swift. It's about a girl who
Well, that's
didn't
what I'm
do
saying, Trap
anything to
Star.
anybody.
Wayne
Cassandra,
remove everybody.
is there a new skit?
Where?
No, I said, is there? Is it on
Uh-uh.
Facebook? Let me see
I
if
don't
there's
know.
one on Facebook. But there's nobody for Amber. But there are songs that are made
Nobody.
that way, where the person with the good heart is surrounded by all of these bad people, and how that's kind of where the phrase "a phoenix rising" comes from. Phoenix rising from the ashes. It's because you get beat down so badly, and Amber used that phrase one day with Anthony, and she said, "You have beat me down to a pulp,
I know,
and I
Marion.
am a phoenix rising." And that
Mm-hmm.
means all you did, a phoenix rising is kind of like a fire animal coming out of the ashes,
Maybe so.
and that's
Mm-hmm.
dangerous.
I know. I know. Ooh, baby, when that phoenix rise, it's it ain't no
That's
joke.
dangerous. Yeah.
Nanya,
Check Facebook.
Nanya,
Yes, ma'am.
Nanya. My sweetness love button.
Yes,
So look,
sweetheart.
so look, I'm not trying to disrespect your page or anything. So look, when you're talking and I'm reading and I'm like answering these people, I don't want you to think that I'm not listening to you. This is your page, and I'm not trying to come in and try to take
Stephanie,
over
girl,
anything.
I talk over people all the time. I have to apologize. I'll be
But
apologizing because
I
I'll
just
talk in a minute.
I'm apologizing to you
And
because when
you
I
don't
got my face and I'm answering these people questions because
go
for one
ahead.
thing, I don't want them to feel like we're not listening to them. I done
Stephanie,
been
go ahead.
on I've been on no Neo channel, and a whole bunch of time you be talking and they don't answer you or they don't listen to you, and so you get your whole chat started in the chat, instead of the
I
people on
know.
the panel. And we on the panel to answer their questions
Go
and to be there
ahead.
for them.
Stephanie, ask Miss B. That does not bother me.
No, it doesn't. But yeah,
It
because
does
we're
Okay.
not bother
actually
me.
answering their
No.
questions without answering them directly, but you're answering most of the questions that are
Not
out
the
there.
same. Yeah. No, go ahead, Stephanie. Take it. I'm gonna go get my
Oh,
meds
call
because I'm
Phil.
getting stressed out.
They said call Phil, J, and Ernestine.
Now Ernestine needs to stay at home because Ernestine gonna come to help. They're gonna be
I
tearing
want
up the house.
Ernestine.
He's
I
gonna
want
leave it.
Ernestine or
Ernestine
Shayla to
over there
pull
ready
up.
to beat up Nadia.
I want that to happen too. But I want Ernestine or Shayla to pull up.
Ernestine and shit. Yeah. Yeah, either one, because I don't think
Either
Ernestine
one.
will tear up the
Nah,
house.
I
She's
don't
gonna
think
be more
Ernestine got
worried
time to pull up because she had the park. I mean, she had the
at the
circus with her
circus.
daughter.
But
Hmm.
she will check on
She'll
Amber
drop up
first,
because Jay and Nadia there. She'll be like, "Oh, Amber needs me. Let me
and
go."
she'll
I
leave
But
got
them.
to
That's
they
it.
go. And look, if she find out that Amber caught, well, what you call it in the bed, Ernestine will be that baby.
should be there right
She'll
away.
be
Her
there.
and her
She'll ride or
Tesla.
die.
Her and her Tesla. And you know what? I don't agree with the people with the Teslas, but hey, it is what it is. I
Mm-hmm.
would never got no Tesla.
No, I don't see anything on Facebook yet either.
Yeah, there was nothing just yet. I checked a minute ago, but this is crazy.
But Wayne sees that
Vivacious
crazy
says the
in
circus
her
is over
eyes.
with.
Go
Okay.
ahead,
Okay. Well.
Stephanie, if you would, and Miss B. I know you guys got it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, my love button.
I'll be right back, sweetheart. Because I need to
Oh,
bring myself. I need to woosah.
Yeah, please,
Because, and
Wusa.
I do. I really wish people could understand that everybody's not the same.
Jeff, though,
We are not
I
the
want
same.
Ernestine to body slam. I really want him to for that earnest. You know that woman is a woman. How dare he call her a man?
Yeah. So she need to call Ernestine. She need her fighter point, her fighter. But yeah, they oh
Wait a
yeah,
minute, Andrew.
some people say she called Wayne. But some people in this chat are saying that Anthony called Wayne. But we know definitely that Tamara called Wayne.
It was Tamara. She was in a bathroom when she was telling Wayne about himself.
Hmm. So one thing we do know, Wayne knew he had to get over it.
I
Or maybe
know.
Anthony did call him and tell him Amber refusing to leave the house. And
You know
Denise
what?
leave the house.
You're right about that. Amber do need some backup. That's what I've been saying. That's what we all been saying. I'm just tired of my baby out there by herself, and she ain't got nobody. Like I say, she only got. We were adding all the people that we say in her world,
Mhm.
but they don't never be there. And where that sister? Where Amanda? I forgot all about Amanda. Crazy behind. Where is
She's been in and out. She hasn't been in lately. I thought about Amanda today when I saw a skit with Candace and Rhonda, whatever her name is, and I was like, "Where's Amanda?" But I guess she's not there right now.
Don't you think Amanda needs to be there with her sister?
Oh yeah, she should be, but
My
no.
sister would be here with me if, with that situation. My sister would be here with me. But I don't appreciate nobody being there for Amber. Amanda's the worst sister ever. She needs to be more current in Amber life. I mean, sometimes she has skits with Ernestine. Amanda have skits with Ernestine because she close to Ernestine, just like she close to Amber and stuff like that. But Amanda needs to start coming around.
Well, they got to write her back in, so. But yeah, Trackstar has said that Wayne removed all of Amber's support. Malachi, Phil, Amanda, everybody. He did. They did. They removed all of her support. And to go back, Phil, well, yeah, he does. And Amber writes some of this stuff. But yeah, they removed everybody from Amber to have her to go through this by herself. They don't even have her going back over to Mama Brenda when Mama Brenda came back in the skits
I'm
to even
serious.
get advice. So
Wait a minute. Gwen, yes, they was the last skit that Amber and Amanda was in there together. They wasn't arguing. They were Amanda was laying on the couch with her or whatever. They were trying to make them like they were close. But I'm just saying, Wayne has written all of Amber's support system completely out of the skit land. Because remember, Phil used to come to the house all the time, huh?
they used to
Jay,
check on her.
and
Malachi.
why and why have none of them confront Anthony? None of them. Jay was in business with them at club what's the name of the club? 44?
Bar 44.
Bar 44. That's right. And remember Phil was working there?
Mm-hmm.
And he used to always put Anthony in his place. You remember? Anytime Anthony just come out of line field with, hey, look, that's my cousin. You gotta cut that out. You can't be messing with it. And now Phil is nowhere to be found except on them stupid skits that he be doing.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
they just rewrote it so that she's alone. So, because I seen somebody had asked the question in there earlier. Does that was Miss T, and she was asking, did earlier
Okay.
that did Amber really want out? I guess because of how some of the stuff going. I think Amber does really want out, and I think she, even though she comes back and says, "My husband, my house,
Oh,
my
that,
this, my,"
yeah.
that's not saying that she wants to stay. That's just taking her, because she has to have something other than that. What is her reason?
Is Miss T still here?
No,
Miss
that was
T?
old. I haven't
Oh,
seen that. I'm saying that was an old message that she had asked. Does Amber still really want out? Because I
yeah.
think a lot of people don't think that Amber really wants out. They also think that the Daltons will get back together. Now,
Well,
don't
that
Angela, you right. What
because it's
happened to Kay? Remember Kay?
Kay
Remember
left and
Kay?
went around the world
Kate
on a
hasn't
world
been here
tour,
in a long time.
and I think Amanda hasn't spoken. This is a guess because I think she's probably messing with Robert, and she doesn't want Amber to know.
Yeah, but we haven't even seen Amanda, so that's a mute point.
Well, yeah. We have last week. We saw her with Candace
She was with
She was-
Candace last week.
Yeah.
one day.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
she was.
I know
Because
Candace.
she was trying to get in on the podcast. I mean,
Yeah,
doing the podcast
on
room.
the
Yeah,
podcast.
but that was a couple of weeks ago.
No, this
It
was
sure
last
was.
week. I saw
Oh,
her
And,
you said
hair is
last week. The one she
her
was
hair
trying
is her hair is cinnamon.
to. Okay, it's like, yeah, I don't. Well, I don't watch every one of Candace's
I watch everybody's
posted.
skit.
I
Carlotta, she is going to get through it. She
I pick and
always get through
choose.
it.
So,
Miss T, are you still in the house? Miss T, where are you? I didn't get a chance to talk to you.
but yeah, I think a lot of people do think that Amber is going and Anthony will get back together. That's not love, people. I don't know.
Please explain that because
Mhm.
It's not
explain
love.
it so Wayne will understand it.
Wayne understands it.
Wayne
Wayne
does not
is
like
giving
marriage.
us drama and comedy. I mean, well, some comedy, but he's giving us drama basically.
Yes,
And he knows
he is right.
exactly how, which character to do it with, and how people are going to react emotionally, because that's all that happens. The Amber and Anthony gets an emotional response. I say it reminds me, I don't know if any of you ever, and please don't start discussing those people, but from Love and Marriage Huntsville, Mel
Mm.
Tell,
Oh, I don't
same
watch that
type of,
stuff.
yeah, it's the same type of thing. You had
That's what I
people
was looking
who were
Wait a
at.
minute, my
That's what I was
girl.
looking at too. I
entrenched.
was
Either
feeling
they
the
were
same way.
Martell or Mel, and you could, those people were absolutely mad with those people because, yeah, it was a whole bunch
There's
of
Miss
stuff,
T.
but
Miss T says, I
it
don't
was,
like Wayne anymore. Miss T, I haven't liked him in a minute
but yeah,
because
that's
he
what he's
is,
giving us.
but the foolishness he's writing it sinks into people's mindsets. And that's the problem I have with him. And Miss
Well,
T,
Wayne don't care.
Miss B,
Yeah,
no,
she
he's too
understands.
rich to care now. He's got a different audience to pursue. Miss T
Yeah, Wayne
said
don't
for
care.
you, Miss B, yes, I thought the same thing about Huntsville.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what
Martell
that is.
is
I
So
Martell
stopped
is a piece of
watching
crap.
that. Stopped watching that years ago because
I
it got
I
stopped
don't even
I
know what
uh
stopped
it
when
is.
Mel
What
left.
is it?
huh?
I
What
stopped
is
when
it?
Mel left.
It was a
A
reality show.
reality TV show.
No, I
Okay.
didn't even watch it through Mel leaving. I felt like it was just too much.
I
It
watched
was
it when
way
Mel
too
left.
much.
After Mel said she was out, I was out.
Well, I'm gonna say this because a lot of people don't know it. Amber's worth multi-millions of dollars because of these skits, like
I'm sure she is.
multi billions of dollars. And so it's her job. She does want to go into production, and I
Hmm.
think she probably does have enough money to do that now. Because I don't mean 10 million, I don't mean 20 million. She's worth millions and millions of dollars. She's right behind Wayne. So for Amber, it's a job, but she wants to produce. And so when we lose Amber, it's probably because her production company takes off, just
It,
like
Well,
with Will
Sheila,
yeah,
right
just
now.
like
Sheila is worth millions too because he's made Sheila worth millions. He's made her the worst hated. But guess what? He done brought these nightmares in, such as Lauren. And what's the other nightmare that we don't like? Nanya. I can't
Oh,
deal with
Delicia?
Lauren.
I
I
like
don't too much like
Delicia.
her either.
Well, I
No, it's
mean,
somebody.
no, I won't say I like Delicia. Delicia does not bother me as much as these other women.
No, Lauren is
Lauren is
horrible.
the one.
Oh, oh.
But we've got to make
yeah,
sure we
no, Lauren is
distinguish.
playing her role. Lauren is playing her role.
Well, they are. And a lot of the people play the roles based on their personality types. And that's one thing that I have noticed that Wayne does do. He does it based on their personalities, and these people get stalkers just like on the soap operas, on TV shows. People take this stuff for as real, and
Yeah,
it's
they
not
do.
real. They're skits, and that's why I keep saying we not like them. They're not like us.
I
They're
love
not like
Angela
us. In the
Atkinson.
famous words of
Baby,
Kendrick Lamar, they're not like us, guys.
I love Angela Atkinson, baby. Denisha says she not leaving, so will she move in her son too? Probably so, baby, because you know that's Kai. Kai,
That's
whatever.
the
Angela comes with the smoke all the time.
Baby,
do
Angela
not
come with the
leave
smoke.
her.
That's my dog. That's my
Thank you,
dog. I
everybody,
love
for
it.
watching. Who's here? I know that Sharon's show is on. I think is she on yet? I think Sharon's show is on. If you didn't know, if you guys wanted to head over there, it's on. So because I don't typically get on Sunday, and I try not to step on other people's toes, but Sharon is on. If you guys want to see it,
But
Marion,
look,
yes, I
you're
knew
not
that.
stepping on nobody's food.
Marion, I deliberately did not put her wealth amount on here on
Oh,
purpose
okay.
because I don't think that's anything that should be
Go
shown.
ahead, Deborah. I'm telling the truth on that. She did get slapped.
Yeah.
Am I okay? Oh, Angela, I'm okay. My husband called me to check on my blood pressure.
Oh, he
I
told
told
you
him
to
I'm I'm fine as far as the skits. I was laughing, but my thing is, I think I really just want people to know you never know how far you might go over the line.
Yeah, you don't.
You're right,
You never
Angela
know.
say you stepping into the number one show. Yeah, you got a beautiful little community, and guess what? It's growing and
I
growing and
love my
growing.
community. I
Oh, I
do.
love it too. I love community. I
I
love
love
being a
it.
part of it.
I
I
love the
love being a
women and the
part of
guys
it.
who show up. Let me see. Miss T says Amber didn't divorce Anthony when he had a baby with her best friend. Denisha knows that. Yes, Miss T, that's true. Why would you get involved with this married man and be at these people's house until this divorce is finalized? If she really thinks she's about to stay in Amber's house, and we know Denisha doesn't know enough about Amber, she doesn't know anything about Amber. She doesn't know who Amber is. She just knows Shayla had a baby with Amber's husband. So that, for a lot of people, they'll look at you like you're weak. But if you really look at it, she's got to be a strong soul to even deal with it. Most
Mm-hmm.
women wouldn't even deal with it. I wouldn't deal with it. I wouldn't.
Simply Abby says she loves Lauren. She likes Lauren.
Who said
You
that?
know, Simply Abby.
Abby,
But
you
hey,
like Lauren?
well, you know,
That is
hey,
so sweet.
everybody can like who they want to like and dislike who they don't
That's
like.
true.
And we're not mad at you for that. That's how you feel. We understand. But you gotta understand how we feel. I'm not digging Lauren. I think Lauren is the scum and garbage of the earth. Like her mama was holding that garbage when Wayne, I mean not Wayne, when Dan was coming to
Yeah.
get trying to find her, and the mama took the garbage back in the house. Lauren is the
Hmm.
garbage. She sure is. Oh Lord, have mercy. I just
Please hit
don't
the
like
like
women like
button,
that.
everybody. Angela Atkinson says you have your own audience, and so is Rico, so you don't have to come off. Oh no, I know, baby girl. I don't come off. I mean, I try to be courteous.
Mm-hmm.
I try to be courteous. So that's my thing. Because Sharon and I used to do a show together, and I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. But I don't step on people's toes on purpose, and then I'm normally not even on Sundays. So I am on today, and I'm going to stay on as long as you guys want me on. I don't mind. I am here for the day because I want to see what happens next.
I know
I'm
that's
not
right. I
going
know that's
anywhere.
right. I know
I'm
that's
not
right.
going anywhere.
I know my husband was talking about I better be dressed when he come back because he want to go eat. But I was so tired. I didn't even cook today. I know I look awful, but I was
You
so
don't look
tired.
awful.
Oh,
You never look
you gotta
awful.
be kidding me. I feel like my downtime, boy. I'm telling you. Oh,
I didn't
I,
even
I
go to church today, but my husband was tired, so I was like, okay. And then I
I
jumped
sing
on
my
here first
behind.
thing I
Look,
see.
them 2 days. Oh my god! And then when they have our mics wrong, they make me hoarse because you feel like you screaming because the way that they set these mics, and my
Mhm.
nerves get so bad when they set my mic wrong because I cannot
Oh,
perform like
so
I
you can't
want to.
perform.
No, not with no. And then I get hoarse, and you know what I'm saying? It's just it becomes a nightmare.
Mm. You just came back from Sunday dinner, Abby, on Sunday family dinner, and they're trying to get my attention. Like, hush, I'm listening to my internet aunties.
So you
I
need to sit
love me some
Baby,
there.
I
Circus
love
Abby.
me some Angela
I
Atkinson.
and I love
Mwah.
I love everybody on here. To
I
be
do, I
perfectly
do. But
honest,
Angela, baby, Angela be pouring it on to me. Thank you,
Angela
Angela.
Angela is has always been this way. She's very straightforward and she's on point. She stays
Angela
on
be
point.
pouring it on. Pour it, Angela. I'm receiving, girl. Pour it.
Women, thank you, Trap Star. Trap Star
Stop
says we're
listening
two
to my
completely different
aunties. I hear
viewpoints.
you.
Trap Star, yeah, and some of it I just I couldn't get with it. So why would I be there? You know, I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't. I really can't deal with people who have like a totally different ideology than me. I prefer not to because I may get into an argument with you, and I don't want to argue with anybody. That's not why I'm here. But
Miss
the one thing
Marion,
I
I know
will
you ain't
say,
miss church
the
because
one
of the
thing I will
skits.
say to you all is that I love reading the individual
Hey,
comments.
Taryn.
Just
Hey,
like
my girl.
Stephanie mentioned earlier, because when we're in these mumbo jumbo um, chats, you may not ever get heard.
Mm-hmm.
People get angry, they leave, they don't want to come back because their comments never get read. So I do try, especially when I'm on here alone, I
That's what
try
I'm
to
saying,
read
Mary.
everyone's comments and
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm
respond.
saying, Mary. Does Denisha expect to spend another night? Oh, baby. Oh,
That's a good question.
But she been
She
there
thinks
already.
I'm Amber.
she thinks she
I'll
can
call
run
Dave.
over Amber. She
I'll
doesn't know
call Dave
Amber,
and
so she
tell
thinks she
Dave.
can run over Amber.
I'll call Dave and tell him I ain't going nowhere, baby. I'll see you. I'm coming later, but not tonight.
If she need to get away from Amber before Amber snaps.
Well, maybe
She's
Wayne will get them out of the house. They both
And
need
like
to leave.
Juanita
she
Crenshaw
say
said,
she say she wasn't going nowhere.
Well, her and
Anthony messed
Anthony
up
need to
big
go.
time. And
Hmm?
Juanita Crenshaw had commented, please don't underestimate Am Bam. Because again, people don't know who Am Bam is. They think she's the person that was married to Anthony that turned into that doormat perfect wife. That's not Amber. That's a fake
Mm.
Amber because she was trying to do what he wanted. If you are just joining, please hit the like button. Even if you don't want to comment, please just go ahead and hit the like button so the algorithm will know that we are here. My skit reviews are on my under my videos. So if you look at my videos, I think I did 4 this morning on every single one of the skits.
Hey,
This is the
Serene.
follow up. This is the follow up, and that's why it's set up as a chat so
Mm.
we can talk about everything that happened this morning. So any of the
Oh,
skits
yeah.
that happened today, we can talk about those from the time Amber got home up until now. And then there's something going to come after Wayne. We don't know what it is. They're going to keep us
Hmm.
waiting because that's what Wayne
Hmm.
does.
That's what he does.
So, are there
What's up?
any? Is there any place I should start reading?
Yeah, they dry.
Should I
They
read
dry.
anything? Do I have anything that needs to pull your hair, Stephanie? Don't pull your hair, Stephanie. She gonna pull it
Do
out.
you remember what I told you? You know when my nerves get bad, I start playing in
She
her hair
start
and
playing
pulling
in her
it
hair.
and pulling. I told you that from the beginning, so you would know that I gotta
I
do
see
something.
you. Because I used to pull mine from the back. And I was say, you got some hair bits back there. You better stop.
I
It's like,
know.
oh. But it's just, it's out of nerves. And Amber
Mm.
does want out. That's right. Marion, she wants out. She's
Don't mean to
done.
interrupt. Stephanie gave me some stuff for dandruff. I ain't never had dandruff like that before.
Whose phone is that?
That's my daddy talking.
Oh, that's
Oh,
your
okay.
daddy.
Yeah,
Hi,
that's
Pop.
Pop.
Hi,
That's
Pop.
Pop. Say hey, baby.
Hey.
Stephanie gave me some stuff for dandruff. I ain't never had that
Pop.
before.
That's too much information.
I'm telling you, because Stephanie gave me.
That's too much information. Too much information.
Pop said he had some dandruff. Go on, Pop.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, he might as well tell the story now. Everybody know that Pop had dandruff, and I gave him
Ask Pop,
some
did they give
good
him sulfur? Did they
shampoo.
give him sulfur 8
I
or
gave him
something
some.
else?
No, they got some other stuff, and I gave him some medicated shampoo that
Uh,
we had up. That I had up in there, and boy, he said he never felt nothing like that before. His
oh,
dandruff
really?
gone. Yeah.
I still use stinky sulfur 8 in
Mm.
my hair. And
Uh-huh.
then I take the comb and I scratch it. Then I have to
You
wash it
know I
out.
don't like clothes sitting on my sofa. You know I don't like that.
Where you want
I
me to put it?
don't know, but
I got it.
it's a certain way. Go ahead.
Right, Carla. Amber doesn't want Anthony. She wants out. That's why I say this morning, all she said was sign the papers. Sign the papers. She stayed
Yes,
on
ma'am.
script based on her conversation last night with Dave. She didn't defer and hit somebody and fight and yeah, and all that nonsense like she did with Shayla. She just kept saying sign the papers.
On the paper.
And he did that on purpose. Now he's created a monster and he probably does not know what to do because he is not the smartest cookie on the block. Amanda says
Simply
she will talk
Abby.
to Amber
That's not
all
gonna happen,
while.
baby. Amber is not no fool.
No, and it's probably safe for her to be sitting there. There's too many people in there, and she'll be the
Ingrid,
match them
Ingrid
out.
say new skit.
New skit.
Yeah.
Ingrid, there's the new skit.
I was on there. I was trying to see. I guess it came after I refreshed. Oh, okay. They're back outside.
Please turn your phones down. Chat. Everybody, please turn your phones down so just so they don't pop up. I'm sorry, excuse me. So they don't pop up in the video because I want to post this video, but if it has footage, then I'll have a problem with it. Anthony tries to reason with Amber. If Anthony don't go somewhere and have a seat,
And he still got them white clothes. clothes.
Anthony's the biggest idiot. The woman doesn't want you anymore, Anthony. He thinks he's gonna change her. You
Mhm.
better leave her alone. Amber's still sitting there doing that thing she does like this when she sways back and forth. That's when
Mm-hmm.
that's when she's dangerous.
That's why I told you Amber is what you call it, a gangster.
She's sitting there doing that. When she does this thing, somebody's about to get it.
Amber is a thug, baby. I don't see that video yet. What, that's on Facebook?
This no, this one is actually on YouTube.
Okay, I'm looking for it. Let me see.
Okay, they connected, but what are they connected?
Anthony's trying to
Mm.
justify what he did by having a
Mm.
woman in that bed, knowing doggone
Mm.
well he did it on purpose.
Mm.
Ooh, she just told him to shut the HELL up.
I know that's right. He needs to shut up.
Yeah, she did. Look at Wayne looking at Amber.
Looking at the
Wayne knows
side.
that look. Ooh, get him, Amber. Get him, Amber. Ooh, she called him a middle-aged man looking like a bum.
Why Denisha's still in the house?
He's just that. He's such an idiot. He acts like he's slow.
Yeah, my AirPods won't pick up. Come on, yo.
Amber said, I'm not mad. I want to move on with my life. And she said, I've definitely moved on. And she wants him to move on. But you know what I need you to do? I need you to sign those papers. Because I'm not going nowhere until you do. You want to do this mess? Sign the papers. If not, I'm here to stay, boo-boo. Tell him, man, bam. And Wayne sitting there like he half scared. Amber out there with her ghetto pose. I call it the
Yeah, I
ghetto
told
pose.
y'all when I looked at that. I told y'all that's gangster.
You better
Amber
watch
gangster,
out.
baby.
That's her gangster pose. Look at Wayne.
But look, even though she a gangster, she clean in that white. I'll tell you.
Oh, girl, ain't it cute? Wayne looking there like he's scared.
He say he's sorry. Ah!
And got that girl still in that house. And he worse than a cornball, y'all.
Oh, well, that didn't go nowhere, huh?
No, she just got to call him a few choice words. That didn't go anywhere. That woman's still in that house. And how the audacity of her. But again, I think that she, Denisha, thinks that Amber is easy prey because of what Shayla did. So I'm going to keep talking because I hear some video and I'm going to talk over it. Okay, guys?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to read some comments. And oh no, Tamara called Wayne and said he called Anthony. Tell your homie, tell homie coming over. Vivacious says Trap Star. I want Ernestine to beat him too. Amanda does, but they're not that close. That's right, Gwen. In my opinion, maybe Amber should call Dave. I think I'd leave Dave out of it at this point,
Yeah, he don't
unless
even
Anthony, manhandles her or hurts her or something. That would be different. And then Trapstar does say, I'm from Texas. My family's from Louisiana. It would be on and popping. Anthony would sign 10 papers to get rid of me
Who
after I
said that
get
they're
through
from
him.
Louisiana? That's the
Trapstar.
truth. That's the
Trapstar.
truth.
And
That's the
Deborah
truth.
says, I don't want Amber to call Wayne, leave him out of this.
We ain't
El
already there.
Grant, I mean, not Wayne, Dave.
Oh
Thank
no,
you,
Dave. Yeah.
Stephanie. Yeah. And then El Grant says the best way to hurt Anthony is Anthony's pockets. She needs to threaten to take all of his money, all of it, not 50%, but all of it. Wayne's the one who called Anthony. Oh, when Tamara called, Marion says we don't need her going to Mama Brenda. No, we really don't. Let Mama Brenda stay over there and do what she got to do. Trapstar says Wayne did this. He's isolating Amber and letting Anthony continue to dog her out, and that's why we don't like Wayne. Wayne, you're gonna lose some more viewers. You lost some already, almost
Mm.
100,000. So keep it up, and you're gonna lose some more. Gwen says, yeah, I remember that. Yes, Wayne has cut Amber off from her family and friends because he wants her isolated. That way, he's got one person that everybody can beat up on. What makes your mind think that way? Who knows? Um, that's his that's his writing style, I guess. I'm marrying exactly, and then they took Brittany away, even her counseling, or her cousin Kay. And then Vivacious says this would be a good time for Brittany to pop up. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching and you're not commenting anyway, would you please like the video so that we can get the count up and the algorithm will know we're here and it will push people toward the show. Amber is going to get through this. Carla, yes, she is. And then Gwen posted my times. Vanetta says she needs to call her attorney. Amanda got slapped by the office woman. Yeah, that was a while back. Amber needs out of there for sure. So I would, if I were to give it, any
Mhm.
input, I would have Amber tell the attorney I need my own apartment. I can't live in that
Right.
house. And then Anthony can have a whole bunch of women in there, and Amber could get a PI, but that would be in a perfect world, right? Amber does not want Anthony. She wants out. Angela Atkinson says Amanda says she talks to Amber all the while, but they don't show any skits with it. That's right, Angela. They don't talk. Trapstar says Wayne is in for a rude awakening. Most of the fans will not watch Anthony, Amber staying with Anthony. And then when his numbers plummet, maybe he'll change his way because he seems to not be getting the message. And I don't see
Mm.
why, because his numbers are already dropping. He was in the
Mm-mm-mm.
600,000s and he was higher than that before. And then he was in, now he's in the 500 and something thousand on Facebook alone. So they have fallen. Um, Amber wants to leave. Angela says, yes, she does. And even if she's not with Dave, at least she will have her freedom from Anthony. And Juanita Crenshaw says, Denisha sounds real foolish. She is. She thinks that she's going to move Amber out of the way of being the wife and she's going to just walk in there. We got news for her. It ain't happening. And
I
let's
need
not
skits
blame.
of them getting uh Denisha out of that house. That's what I need. I need that right
I
now.
see her
Because
walking out of there because she got a lot of nerve. Now, are they trying to make her enemy number one instead of
I
Yeah.
Shayla?
I
Maybe
think
they're
With
trying
so.
to
that
make her
black on,
enemy.
I think so.
I
Make
need
her enemy
Shayla
number
to
one.
pull up. I need Shayla to pull
I'm
up with her
surprised
crazy
Shayla
self.
hasn't pulled up yet. I am,
Mm-mm.
to be perfectly honest, because usually she'd be right over there quick and in a hurry to check and
Yeah, I
see
need
what
Shayla.
Anthony and Amber are doing and why Denisha is there, because I could just hear Shayla going off. This is one time I do wish Shayla would pull up. And I don't like no Shayla. 34 watching and 33 likes. Thank you, everybody. And again, I'm not usually on Sundays, but I am glad to be here with you all today. I wasn't going to miss this one. And then my honey can sleep. It's 2:41 now, so I hear him stirring around in there. Um, Amber's net worth, yeah, we don't want to, yeah. Anyway, well, if she posted, I guess she didn't care if anybody knew. Miss T says Wayne is going to cause real life people to get hurt. Miss T, I agree. Remember the stalker and then the guy who got on O'Neill TV and called Shayla that B word while on the panel? Remember that? So things like that do happen because some people don't separate the reality from the skits.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so the Wayne will have people thinking that you can get involved and play with married people like this. Miss
Mm-hmm.
T, I could not have stated it better. That's what I'm trying to get people to know. They are not like us. This is not something we do every day. I mean, people do it, but it's not our way of life. No. But when you get comments from other countries, that's embarrassing. Asking, is black America like that? That's so embarrassing and such a sellout. It's simply Abby says, yes, Miss B, I like Lauren. She's got nuance, and I'm starting to dislike Delicia judging Lauren.
Oh
But
yeah.
she does worse messing with her friend's man, acting like she's any better. She's a savage. So Abby, what I want is for Delicia to snatch him on away from Shayla, just like Shayla snatched Anthony away from Amber. And
I,
that's all I'll say
that,
about Delicia. Other than that, I have no use for Delicia. Nonya, you are not stepping on anyone's show. Miss T says Amber didn't divorce Anthony when he had a baby. Oh, I read that one already. Nonya, stay right, right where you are. Okay. Thank you, Carla. Carla says Sharon's not on the live. Okay, thanks. And then Nonya, you have your own audience, and so does Rico. That's true. Thank you, guys. Angela Atkinson, stay right there. I guess Anthony didn't want to talk to Pastor Chris today and introduce his mistress to them. He needs to
I
get
don't
that
really
one
like Pastor
out.
Chris. I don't even like Pastor
I don't
Chris.
like
Pastor
Pastor Chris
Chris,
either. He
Pastor
doesn't
Chris
even.
does nothing. He
He's
does
worthless.
nothing. Nothing. He's
Denisha
worthless,
is
but
a
he's good.
ruthless hustler. She is, but she's gonna run up on the wrong person. Is what's gonna happen, and I think she may have. And
Mm-hmm.
when Amber finds out she's on that podcast, and Shayla finds out, but again, they said Shayla already knows she's on the podcast. I'm gonna have to look at the skit that has
I
the
got a
two
question.
women.
Do y'all think that Anthony should tell Denisha she needs to go?
Absolutely,
yeah, he does need to tell
he's
her
only
she.
That's
doing that on
what needs.
purpose.
Listen, that's what needs to go on.
He's only
Denisha
doing that
is
on
too
purpose.
much stuff. Too much stuff going on. I'ma call you later, but I think that you need to go.
And if she had good sense, she would leave
She would
anyway.
leave. Yeah.
Okay, so how Denisha feel that Wayne came and told Anthony that he needs to go outside and apologize to Amber?
No, I don't feel nothing about that. Wayne should have told Denisha she needs to leave if she wants to keep her job on
Wayne,
the
if
podcast.
Wayne got such a big,
Yeah, if she
that's
wants to
it.
keep her job on the podcast, get your behind out of these
Yes,
people's house.
you gotta get out of these people's house now. I done gave you a job. Now you gotta go. You gotta get out of these people's house. Cause this has got nothing to do with you. You got to get out of these people's house.
Yeah.
Why is
Or
she?
you
She
ain't got
just
no
sitting in there,
job.
or she doesn't have a job. You either get
That's
out of
right.
here. Who? I mean, why is Wayne letting her sit there?
I don't know. Okay, so Tamara needs to fire Denisha and Wayne needs to
Yes,
fire. Then what she gonna
both
do?
of them.
So
But are they setting up a new storyline with
mm-hmm.
the two more dark people, Anthony and Denisha? And if
Yep.
they are, fine. But right now, they're being totally disrespectful. Wayne, you could have did better. You and your writers, you could have did better. And
Yeah.
that lady should not be in their house.
Should not
Yeah.
at all.
Layla says Wayne stated told him, Mary, who's Mary? Oh, Tamara told him. Layla, I'm trying to read your comment. I'm not sure what that one means, Layla. Okay, Wayne stated that Tamira called him at the beginning of the conversation, and then he stated Anthony called him at the end of the conversation. Okay, thanks, Layla. Woo, ciao.
Wayne is a messy little man.
I'm
Yes, he
so
is.
speechless. I
But
don't
he's
even.
so jealous. Wayne is
I'm so
jealous of Dave.
speechless. I know. I know. I'm so speechless. Dave is a real man, and what everything's happening right now. Um, I don't think he don't want to hear it no more. I think he's getting sick of that mess. I think Amber got to watch out because I don't want her to lose Dave. You know what I'm saying? Because Dave might tell Amber, "Hey, you need to take care of all this. Then you come back to me when all this is
And
over
then
with."
I would
Oh,
definitely
he
not
knew
come
she was
back.
going. He knew she was going through a divorce. When she
Exactly. When he
started
said
fixing,
okay,
he
Yep,
said,
he did.
he said
Don't,
okay. So
don't be
stand on
changing
your
your mind
word.
now. You
I
change
Mm-mm.
your
actually agree
mind,
with
I
that, Miss
change my
B,
mind.
because
Mhm.
you want to come this far, and now it's since the heat is on, now you ready to leave. Okay, bye.
Yeah,
Because you're not the
this is the
man you
part right
pretended to
here
be.
before the end.
Okay, but y'all know that Wayne. I ain't even dressed.
Girl, if you don't go get dressed,
Oh,
I've
and my
been
husband
waiting
just
for you.
and he just pulled up. I'm just enjoying myself so much with you guys. I
Ooh,
love
I'm gonna get
our
you.
I love our community. He's gonna come in here
Yeah.
with all that bull crap. You not dressed? Well, you should have called me and told me that you was almost finished.
Well,
But
that's true.
anyways,
Could have
you
told
know,
you. Well, let me be quiet, mind my own business.
no, I love you could say, hey, we family. Naya, I need your number and I need your email address.
Okay, I'll
All
send you
right.
my email because I can't send the
It
phone
ain't gonna
number,
take me no
but I
time.
can send the email.
I knew he was gonna be tripping when
Okay, let
he
me.
came in and see I ain't dressed.
Hi,
I was gonna be
Terrain.
uh, look, he say, hey, you thought you said hi. She doesn't know
Hi.
your name.
I'm
Yes.
trying to tell your staff to go get dressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say that. You did
Stephanie,
say that, Naya. I'm gonna go get dressed. I'm gonna go get
I
dressed. I
we
love
love
y'all
her. We
so.
don't want to let her go, but we know she's got to go.
I
And
don't
Miss
want to go.
Stephanie
I don't.
Martin.
Stephanie
I,
having a good time.
Go ahead, Miss B. You know it, right? Stephanie Martin. Why you not
Stephanie having
dressed,
a good
Stephanie
time.
Martin?
You
Did he call
Oh,
you
Stephanie
you know he
Stephanie
gonna.
Martin
Martin
over
yet?
here.
Y'all know,
Stephanie
baby.
Martin,
He
you
gonna
better
say
go in there
that.
and get dressed.
Y'all know that he gonna say that whole name. You know he gonna say that whole name. Stephanie Martin. Why you not
Stephanie Martin,
dressed?
why you not dressed, Stephanie Martin?
Yes, Lord. Stephanie Martin
Miss
about
B,
to
can
get
you
up.
read some comments for me? I'm gonna go to the little girl's room. I'll be right back.
Okay, where?
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay. I see
so
where you
Okay,
at.
go.
So look, y'all, I love y'all. I'm gonna have to go
Oh,
for
you
a
gotta
second,
go.
but listen. Oh yeah, I gotta get dressed and we're about to go. But listen,
Ooh, that's way back.
Monday, we don't know what's gonna happen. I love y'all so much, and I love this panel. I love this little
Love you
panel that we
too.
had. Me, you, Miss
Miss B
B. Oh,
usually
is it?
just comes on Wednesday. She'll come hang out with me.
Oh
Miss
yeah,
Yeah.
on
B,
Wednesday, baby. So look, we're gonna do this on Wednesday. We're gonna get our chat going. Yes, indeed. I
that
love it. I
sounds
love it. I
good. I
love it. I
love it
love it.
too. It's gonna be a hot week. Buckle
It's gonna
up,
be a hot week.
buttercups. That's why I say
I
Yeah.
buckle up,
love you, my
buttercup.
buttercup. I love you, my
Buckle up,
buttercup.
buckle up.
You heard me with the S,
Oh,
huh,
Layla says there's
buttercups?
a new skit with Anthony. Is that the one we just saw, Layla?
I don't
Is
know.
that the one where he comes outside and Amber just pretty much chews him out?
She does choose him to him out. I mean,
When
make him
Anthony
sound like a
tries to reason with Amber. What's he trying to reason about?
Yeah,
he
that's
got
the
the
A
nerve.
woman? What do you want, Anthony? Send that help away from our house. That's what you
I
can
know
do.
that's right. He got the nerve to try to do that for
What does
real.
he think? What do you think? He a player?
I
Boy, if he don't
know.
sit his green self down somewhere. Miss
Angela, you
B,
know I love you, girl. You know I love me some Angela Atkins. That thing that is crazy. I love her so much. She is a fool. All
Andrea
right,
Brown, thank you for that. I know she's not loyal to me.
uh-uh.
Honey,
I'm
trust
going.
me. I already know, Andrea.
I
Andrea,
hate I
I
hate to leave
know.
my people. But
But you
I gotta
know
go get
what?
dressed.
I gotta sleep with myself. So I know she's not loyal to me, but you know what? I really don't care. And when I can say I don't care, that means I don't care about you. I'm going to do me. I'm respectful. And when I want to jump on here, I'm going to jump on. Like it or
Most
not, I
definitely.
don't care.
And then when you gonna have me and Miss B on here, so what, right?
Girl, I'm not worried about, I could care less about that girl.
What girl?
She's not a friend of mine. She's just fake.
I'll be missing
And I
all this
already know
stuff.
she's fake. So
Yeah, I don't know who she talking about.
I don't know who she's talking about. I don't know who. I'm not cooking.
okay,
Cook.
Miss B, would you like to oh, he wants you to cook now. Now you done got yourself in trouble, Stephanie Martin.
Oh, Stephanie Martin. Did you hear how they
Stephanie
calling me? Because
Martin,
they
you
know
in
that's the
trouble.
pen. Stephanie Martin. Y'all know that's my whole
Stephanie Martin.
name. Call me my
Stephanie
whole
Martin, you
government
better go
name.
cook your baby some dinner. Go on, Stephanie
Yeah, cook
Martin.
for that man.
No,
Hey, Miss Fatal.
look.
Hey, y'all.
That man got a gift card from my sister for a steak. So I'm
Oh,
going
okay.
to get myself dressed right fast. Because he said I'm so slow. But I'm going to get myself dressed right fast. And we're going to go get that steak that he could get.
Okay.
That's what
I
we're going
might
to do.
come on later if something else comes on.
Okay.
I
Come
might
on
jump on.
later. Come on
All
later.
right.
Because
I don't see
I'll
what
be
my
ready.
husband's doing today. I think he's chilling out. He's probably
I love
tired.
y'all
I'm
so much.
sure he
Miss B,
is.
you know I love you, my baby.
Love you too, Stephanie.
You look so
Okay.
pretty with that pretty gray hair. I swear, you're just
It's
gorgeous
beautiful,
with
isn't
that.
it?
I mean, she is just beautiful. Yes, she is. Okay, ladies, I'm
All
out.
right.
Hang me
Okay.
up. Okay.
I
If
will.
you come on later, just send the link down. I'm gonna be there. Okay.
Okay. Sounds
All
like a
right.
winner.
Love
If
y'all.
they show
Bye,
something
Chad.
worthwhile, I will be back on here.
Bye,
And Miss
Chad. I
B,
love y'all.
Miss B, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go see what my husband wants. Do you mind?
Okay, go ahead.
I'll be
Baby, Miss
right
B
back
can
because I know
handle it.
You
you're
be
probably
right
getting
back.
tired
Okay.
too. Bye,
All people
Stephanie.
leaving. Okay, baby, hang me up. I love you guys.
Okay,
All
got
right.
you. I got you. Bye,
Okay, bye
darling.
bye.
Miss B, I'll be right back.
All right.
I
I'll
guess
get
my
some of
husband
this.
say,
I'll
"Do
just
do I still have a wife?" Um,
because we're not supposed to be bothering you on Sunday.
well, that he was a little surprised, but he
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
upset. But he did say he was tired,
Yeah, okay.
and I mean he works 6 days a week. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna see what he wants, but it won't be long because
Okay.
he's cool. So
All
I'll be
right.
right
Let me
back.
start right here. It's not just 10 minutes ago. So it's like all the way going all the way back is a lot. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, Janet says Anthony got on some dance shorts. You know he did. Michelle Jackson says Wayne is a messy little man. This did not go the way Anthony wanted it to. He looks real foolish and thirsty for Amber. Angela Atkins says Pastor Chris needed to come with the cupcake lady to smell everything. She smelled everything. That's wrong. Gwen says Anthony is scared. He should have done sent her home. Yeah, he should have sent her home. He might be trying to get protection from Denisha. Who knows? JDK says, yes, it's time for Denisha to go home. The decent thing to do is to go home. Yeah. And Angela says, Gwen, I agree. Miss Fatel said Anthony used Denisha to slap three women at once. And I think that's what he meant when he addressed all three of them on Shayla's porch. KC says Denisha is a professional gold digger and she's being manipulated by Anthony. Amber needs to call the police and her lawyer, but Denisha, oh, and she has no, she's not, she's manipulating Anthony. She's not being manipulated by him all the way. I'm sure she's giving as good as she's getting. Hope says, I don't understand how Jesus is popping in the skits and when the only person with morals and skit land is Mama Bring them. Angela says, but panel, can Anthony himself get Denisha out that woman and say she's not leaving in front of Anthony and she was invited? Let me see. Get himself out. Denisha out. That woman say she's not leaving in front of Anthony. She was invited. I guess he agrees. JDK says, watch how they'll play Amber that way for Dave to get fired up, to get fed up with her while Denisha says she's not going anywhere. Gwen says, thanks, Stephanie. Mary says, Dave not going anywhere. He gonna stay right by Amber's side. I hope they don't write him out, I tell you. Angela says, Amber so mad at all the males. I don't think she's thinking about Dave right now. Probably not, because she's mad at those two men that are there with her. JDK said, I hope, let's hope Mary. Angela said, stuff by, oh, Steph. Oh, bye bye. Love you, girl. You, my dog. I guess that's Angela Atkins. Michelle said, I don't understand what that HWTETL. I'm not that versed in those things. Anybody ready to ride with me to Atlanta?
I'll go. Who's that driving?
That's Michelle. She driving to
Michelle, I'm ready.
Go get Denisha.
I'm ready.
And Angela Atkins says, thanks, Steffi girl. Miss T says no. Miss T said, Wayne is getting on my last nerve. Yeah, Marion said that's the same skit with Wayne. Simply Abby said the fact that Annie is still in his tidy whities, like he has zero decency, but got Annie gone to be.
We missed the skit. Miss B, we missed the skit. It looks like, or is this old? When Honey Pot checks Denisha 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah, that one, we got that one. I
You
thought
did? Okay.
She called her. She was on the phone with her while Anthony was over there, and basically Denisha told her she ain't got nothing to do with what's going on.
That was that one.
Yeah.
So where are we now? We don't have anything new.
Now we don't have anything past Wayne and Anthony.
So they're making us wait again.
Somebody, Michelle said, I just love to hear Stephanie talk. Yeah, she got that that Louisiana accent.
She's hilarious.
Yes.
Okay, I'm let me check Facebook and see if they got anything. You guys still hanging in here? Please hit the like button if you just came in. I see we have more people. And even if you don't chat, if you hit the like button, that would be fantastic. We are still with the Daltons, and Denisha is still sitting her little raggedy self up in those people's house, like she just refuses to move. Who does she think she is? I think she thinks Amber is easy, but Amber's gonna get up in a minute, I think, and I think she should do something. I think that girl needs to leave.
That girl leave. Anthony needs to make a leave.
She should have enough sense to leave herself, but she doesn't, because she thinks that Anthony rules something. Anthony doesn't rule anything.
No, Anthony don't rule nothing. Denisha playing the game.
Oh, she playing ride or die?
She's playing the game. She's playing her role. As somebody said, they went back and listened to a skit where she was talking to Karis, and said she'll do right. She'll play her role. She's playing her role.
That's where I got that from.
Yeah,
that's what she told Karis. That's exactly what she told Karis, Miss B.
She know what that came from. Anthony wants somebody to support him. She knows if she show Anthony support, that he will look kindly on her. And
that's true.
That's gonna get her payday.
That's true.
That girl ain't crazy when people telling, they all know Tamara was getting $30,000 a month.
That's true.
for Wayne.
Exactly.
Don't you think she kind of like, oh yeah, Anthony, yeah, he can get me some, and he fighting to keep that little money he got too.
He's not gonna have any in a minute. Facebook doesn't have anything new either. So maybe they're taking an intermission or something. I don't know what's going on. But they did take that 25 minutes, remember, at the party for her to come out.
Yeah, they did.
But I don't see anything new yet, other than him trying to reason with Amber. Reason about what? You're getting a divorce. You are not divorced yet. You are in the midst of getting a divorce, and this is what Anthony chooses to do, Miss B.
Yep.
He just doesn't have good sense, does he? I mean, like Janet said, simply Abby. Wow, that's crazy. But Anthony is a married man. He acts as though he acts as though he realizes he's lost the divorce. But on paper, you are still married. He's gonna blow his divorce up.
He don't care.
He doesn't, does he?
He doesn't care. The move was when you brought that woman into your house. You don't bring her. You was messing with her. Nobody knew but you and Wayne, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. No problem. But when you brought her into your house, you opened everything up.
He opened that Pandora's box.
Yeah, and she agreed to it, which was,
Well, she's
I'd
in
say,
for the dark.
planned. They planned it.
And she came over in broad daylight.
Mm-hmm.
You guys need to see Anthony talking like poor thing. He's always playing victim. Gwen says, Angela, I'm not sure what you were reading, Miss B.
Go ahead. I was
did you
trying.
read Angela? Because of Anthony, he's scared. He needs backup. Also, why he called Wayne. Okay, we read that part, right?
I didn't read all the way back that far. Yeah, because that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming in. Please hit the like button and join us if you choose. That would be gangster. Let's see. Angela Atkinson has Wayne knows Am Bam is gangster. It makes no sense for her to sit there. She still hasn't called a lawyer or anything. Why is she sitting on the porch? Wayne or Anthony won't manage Amber. No, they won't. Amber, I think, is on demon time. Amber sitting there rocking like this. When she does that, that gets dangerous. That's the Amber that we know. That's why we call her Am Bam, like Ernestine does. Because she does this. She rocks like this. Like she's plotting.
Mm-hmm.
And then Diamond says, I don't want Dave at the Dalton house. Yeah, that would hurt her. That would hurt her and her relationship as well. JDK says Amber needs to just go to Dave's house. I wouldn't go anywhere. That's my house. She needs to leave. Keisha says there's a new. Keisha, is that a new one for now? It is. Oh, this was earlier, I think.
Yeah, that might have been earlier.
Yeah, I think we saw that one. Thank you, Keisha. These have been hot today. I didn't think it was going to be this far, but you're right. She is being a ride or die, and that's what Denisha is calling herself being.
Yeah, that's what she's trying to be.
But I'm sure Amber's going to be on that phone, and it's too bad Amber is not like at least taking a picture.
But yeah, she's trying to be because she's plotting on him and he don't even know it. I don't even think he realizes it. Because every time he does something, or he was on that phone with his lawyer yesterday, the look on her face, like, yeah, I got that.
I got that. Yeah.
I got that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Amber did say, y'all in a relationship. Wayne said, no. They act like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Relationship.
Doreen says at this point, Amber needs to call her lawyer. Okay, we've read those before. Let's see. I read that one, Doreen, already. I'm sorry, darling. And then Simply Abby says KW is so disrespectful. Look at how he speaks to Amber. All that slick-ish. He's talking like BBL Barbie is a fine thing. See, the thing about Wayne, and he has a whole card on her. He can tell her, you either want your job on the podcast or you can leave if he wanted to, but we know how messy he wants to be. Plus, he's jealous about Dave. Wayne is jealous and in his feelings about Dave.
Mm.
Father God, we mean skit God, fatal. We're not gonna use real God on Wayne on Country Wayne junk, right? We're not gonna do that
He said, we're
because
not gonna do that. Not
we don't want
that.
him mad at us. Wayne, Hemi girl said Wayne and Anthony are boo boo and the fool. You say boo boo and the fool. Layla says this last skit was too much. I'm not able to stay on. You leaving, Layla? This unsettles me on many levels. This disturbs my spirit. When it disturbs your spirit, you
Yeah,
take a break. Take a
yeah,
break. Don't get high blood pressure like I did a couple of years ago, Layla, because it's still with me. It didn't even go anywhere. I still got high blood pressure. But I made this channel, and that's why I don't want bashers and all that nonsense. We don't need that. We want to come in and just be able to talk, right? I agree, Trap Star. And let's see. And if the comment, if I think it's gonna antagonize someone, I'm gonna not read it. So respectfully, if I think it's gonna really upset somebody, I'm just gonna skip it. Okay. Angela says, I'm surprised, Shayla. I'm not thinking about Angelina so much, but I am thinking about Shayla. That Shayla didn't pull up, and that is a surprise. Keisha says, I know Wayne didn't. When I tell you Wayne is a freaking joke, Anthony listening to a man who has never kept one woman. He has to have multiples. Hi, KC. Welcome in. Good evening. Good evening. Please
yeah.
hit the like button if you haven't already. Casey, I don't know if you've been on my channel. I'm Nonya Sis, and I am here with Country Wayne Skit Reviews. And also, if you don't mind, please take a look at the videos that I made to lead up to this chat, because the chat is supported by the skit reviews. So when I do skit reviews and then I do a chat follow up, I can tie them together. Okay. Otherwise, this will just look like a chat that's out there that doesn't belong anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So good evening, KC says, Dave or no Dave. I don't know one married woman alive who would find another woman in their bed and don't react. Well, we've discussed that, KC, and if you know the Amber character and you know the way Wayne writes, and that Amber did react, she just didn't react the way she did when she hit
Yeah,
Shayla.
we got
And
Shayla.
that is what Anthony wanted to happen. And that's what did not happen. And I think there are a few people who are disappointed because they wanted to see Amber hit somebody. They wanted to see her hit Anthony, and that she didn't deliver that way because she wants a divorce. She wants him to sign the papers. And that's what she stuck to. Sign the papers. If you want me gone, sign the papers. They're in your desk drawer. Just sign the papers. And so people are disappointed with that. I understand it. But I also agree that she didn't need to hit anybody today. She has grown from that person. Angela says Amber gave Anthony and Wayne the business and asked, are they a couple? Wayne and Denisha need to leave. Married people alone. Yes, Angela, they do. And also, Angela, if he wanted to do something, all he has to do is tell Denisha to leave if she wants to keep her job. Wayne is messy and petty. He
Okay.
wants Denisha on that podcast. And at this point, I want Amber to tell Wayne what he can do with his podcast. He wouldn't be making a dime off of me. Simply Abby says, imagine they make Amber sit outside all night. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't. They better not, because that's gonna. If Wayne thinks his numbers are dropping now, he needs to get ready, because they're gonna fall, and I mean the real Wayne, because what he's doing is alienating part of his base.
For your fan base.
She's got almost as many followers as Wayne does, and Wayne knows this. So he's going to push the envelope as far as he can, and then he's going to yank it back, and he's going to make it in Amber's favor, like he did with the party, and then he's going to yank it. He's a puppet master. And I'm just saying that because that's the kind of writing that he does. And that's why he's as popular as he is. The only problem I have with that is that people around the world see these skits and they think that this is who Black people are. This is not Black America. We don't do this stuff. Yes, Amber wants out of the marriage, Juanita. Angela Atkinson says Anthony feels ashamed. He did not know so many people would get involved when he hatched that plan, because he doesn't think. He doesn't think anything through. He just reacts.
Responds, yeah. Just
like and responds, yeah.
With his tours of complaining. Now,
yes,
Amber did the same thing. She just sat down and called everybody.
And now she's got her mouth shut. I think she's learning that these people are not friends. She just told Tamara and Shayla, we're not friends. So don't expect me to be the same nice person. So is Amber going to be burning up the sidewalk next week? Casey, exactly. That is her marital home. That's why that woman needs to get her butt out. Why she hasn't called the police and her attorney, we don't know. That's what Wayne wrote. We just don't know. That's what
they wrote. So she can't call them by herself. So
she can't make any moves by herself. These are skits, and they are written this way. Yes, it's time for Denisha to go home, but like Miss B said, the reason that Denisha is still there is to show Anthony that she is a ride or die. So she's going to stay there until Anthony tells her to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And if Wayne was any type of friend to either of the Daltons, he would tell Anthony, send this girl home. But he hasn't. And he won't, because he's petty. I'm waiting for Shayla to show up. I honestly, this is the first time I said I wanted Shayla to show up, because I'm not a Shayla fan. Miss Fatale says Anthony used Denisha to slap 3 women at once. Yeah. And I think that's what he meant when he addressed all 3 of them on the porch. Denisha is a professional gold digger, and she has been manipulated by Anthony. She wants his money. Amber needs to call the police and the lawyer. We have covered the police and the lawyer extensively.
Yeah.
We can't make her do it. They didn't write it in the skit, so it's not going to happen. But we take your point. We totally take the point, as most of us would have, yes. And that's why this chat is a follow-up to the skit reviews, and we talk real talk versus Skitland life. Miss B?
I didn't say anything else.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Starting in relation, because I have to remember reading that particular skit. But yes, a lot of people, they're saying basically that she should call the police. She should have called her lawyers, and we know they never call the lawyers when they're supposed to.
And we know that. I mean, they want us to respond, Miss B, but we already know how these people do. We already know that this is what they do. And so I think that's why it doesn't trigger us as much. when they don't do what we expect them to do. Wayne does it deliberately.
Yeah,
Hi,
because
artists, welcome in. Simply, Abby says the fact that Annie is still in his tidy whities, like he has zero decency. but but hey, Annie gonna do, and Annie's gonna be. Wayne is always co-signing his mess. I don't know any women who respect Wayne or ask him anything. And artist, hello, happy Sunday.
yeah.
Steffi B says tomorrow, Steffi B. Yes, Nonya, come later. If something pops off, I will. I'm going to go cook dinner in a little while, in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my God, I just like to hear Stephanie talk. And everybody's saying bye to Stephanie, so that means I'm behind. Let's see if anything else happen. Himmy Girl says, I know she has a pouch, but the pouch looks bigger and she's exercising. I noticed Himmy, I saw that. Kenyatta says, the fact all this is wrong, the fact that all this is wrong is a muck. I don't care. There's nothing to care about. They shouldn't call the police. Anthony needs to sign the paper. The original team divorce. Yes, you are, Kenyatta. And is Amber pregnant? Maybe in real life. And maybe they're going to write that in storyline if she is. Another storyline, not talking, not D taking Momo to his mother's grave. Yeah, I know. They live playing strong women, giving them the worst men to settle for. No thanks. Maybe we will never settle for the likes of you and Annie. And then Amber says, yeah, everybody's asking, is she pregnant? We won't know until she tells us, really. And she'll probably tell us after she gets married because she is engaged. Denisha is smarter than Anthony. Yes, she is. This will be something else. And Trapstar, that's why I said Denisha Barracuda, she's smarter than Anthony even thought she was. And I think that maybe somehow it makes Anthony feel good that somebody has his back because we know he loves playing victim.
Mm-hmm.
He's always the victim of the mess he starts. This will be something else. I will come in here and listen to the discussions. However, I will not match the skits because it's so unrealistic and too triggering. You're right, Trapstar. It's triggering. Amber needs to tell Wayne, take that podcast and shove it. Deborah Williams, I agree with you 100%. She can start her own podcast. Dropstar says Denisha is still there because she knows she found a good lick. Because if Anthony and Wayne are both very jealous of Dave, and apparently, Kenyatta, you said Shayla got pregnant in the marital home. I beg to differ. I think Shayla was already pregnant because they got married in October. Shayla got in that bed with Anthony in January. Kai's birthday is September 1st. That would make him 7 months old premature. And no one ever said he was premature. That's just my take on it. The films are out there. Even if you give or take 2 weeks, he would have still been born about 7 weeks old. So that's why people always say that is not Anthony's child. That's a mama's baby, papa's maybe. I wanted to see Amber boss up today and make the right phone call. Sitting on the porch does nothing. And Trapstar, I understand what you're saying, but like I say, I think you've been here for a long time. Maybe Amber doesn't want to go off of it. We don't know why Amber's sitting there. We just don't. And I'm really, I don't want to guess because something is going to happen. They've been sitting there too long. So I don't know. Are they going to make us wait until tomorrow? Until there's something going on or what? I don't know.
Well, she
So
not gonna sit there all night. I know that.
no, I mean for us, really.
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle Thompson. Hey, Michelle B. Yes, sick of Wayne. That's why they don't use WD-40 on the front door, because Anthony was expecting Amber to come home. Amber needs to leave the podcast. Black Diamond Media, welcome in. Please hit the like button if you're just coming in. Anthony is the most idiotic man I have ever seen. He's the worst man in Skitland as far as I'm concerned. Black Diamond. He's a bum posing as a businessman. I think he's a scammer and he sits there and plays the stock market. Michelle B. Wayne has no respect for women. His response to Amber was, well, you was just out with Dave. That's out of jealousy, Michelle B. Dave has nothing to do with this. Wayne and Anthony are jealous. Period.
Yeah,
Point
you to
blank.
Dave has nothing to do with that woman being in your house.
Dave has nothing to do with it at all. They're
Anthony
just
was at
jealous.
Denisha's house that same night, so go figure.
Exactly. It's time for us to stop watching Country Wayne skits. The writers are taking a break. Charmaine Campbell says, Trap star Wayne should be ashamed of himself. Okay, so we're doing Wayne bashing right now. I know, Kenyatta, you are. That's cool. I already know your personality. It's okay, sweetie. I already know it, and it's all good. Juanita says, I would go in the house, snatch the sheets off the bed, lock the door, call Dave, and let him know what's going on. That's what Juanita says. Amber's sitting there waiting on Shayla. The image, I would love for Shayla to come. Y'all know how I feel about Shayla. Don't like her, but let her come in there, and she can do Amber's dirty work for once. And it's not that Amber's scared, because she's not. Maybe Amber doesn't want to go to jail. Michelle B says, you guys are right. Wayne is jealous because he and Anthony seem to think they are the only two men in Atlanta with some money. And it appears that Dave has more than them. I agree 100%. Ms. B, ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's time for us to call it a day.
All right.
For now. If something jumps off, can somebody let me know? Gwen, Miss B, Dolly, anybody? Somebody just let me know what's going on.
Cook me some food for tonight.
Yeah, I need to cook dinner too. My husband did make a dinner request. At least it's a simple one, so I'm going to go and start dinner. And I'm loving that we are home today for once, because he needs to get some rest.
Oh, okay.
He does.
I'm glad he's resting then, huh?
Yeah, and that's cool with me. You know, he's got the TV on, and he's got his little jazz in the background, and I like when he's home, because he does work a lot. But I know where he is. I can go to the shop anytime, and ain't nobody in there that's of the female persuasion. No females allowed. I want to put a sign up that says no females allowed, but I don't need to, because I trust, but I verify first, then I trust.
Then I get you. I get you.
I don't do that trust and then verify. I do the reverse.
Verify and trust.
That's what is it? What it is. She's not trying to go to jail. I agree. And she doesn't want to blow up her divorce. So I understand that. Talking about the giraffe didn't have a foot. He didn't like it anymore. All right, everybody. I may jump on in a couple of hours or so. Maybe 3 hours.
That's the jealousy of Wayne right there.
Yeah, they're jealous.
They're
very jealous.
The giraffe, but I don't like it no more. Nah, you don't like it because Amber was up in it. All right, Nonya and chat. I will see you guys late night tomorrow.
Sometime.
Yeah.
And if I get a chance, I'll pop on. Good night, everybody. I may pop on later. I'm not going to do a wind down today. It's Sunday night. But if something jumps off on the skits, I may do a pop up. Okay, but I'm going to go cook my honey some dinner. And I love you all. Thank you. And thanks
for having me.
And Miss B, Gwen says, thank you for hanging with Nonya. Thank you, Stephanie, also.
Yep, I
and
love
report to you
Nonya
guys
and
later.
Stephanie.
Okay, good night.
All
Good
right.
night, Miss B.